Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of our solo Gloomhaven campaign. I have been looking forward to this all day long. So, where we left off last time, we did finally beat the dungeon that killed us on our first night, and then we moved on and we went and took out the Enoch's encampment, which gave our Spellweaver the first of the 3 scenarios that she needed to do within the Dagger Forest. So 2 more of those dungeons out there, then we unlock a scenario that's going to allow us to retire her character and unlock the Angry Face, the quote Angry Face class. So that's good. However, right now we have decided we're going to go into the Diamond Mine. The Diamond Mine, by the way, has rats in it, vermlings, and for those of you that have been following, you know that my Cragheart's personal quest has to do with killing 15 vermlings. So he's actually very excited to go in here and smash some little rat brains in. So that is what he's going to be doing. We want to make sure that in this scenario he's finishing off all of the vermlings because he only gets confirmed kills. He needs to kill 15 of them, but he only gets the credit if he gets the last hit on them. So before we jump into that, though, let me go over my new streaming schedule now. First and foremost, I've decided, finally laid down a nice groundwork, we're only going to be streaming this game 3 days a week. And I decided that those 3 days are going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is because I need a day in between. If I keep doing this every single day in a row, I'm going to hit burnout. I'm going to lose my voice. It's not going to be great. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Gloomhaven. We'll try to get 2 scenarios done each day. At the very least, if we wipe on one, we'll have to do another one to make up, but that's okay. It's all good. Expect that after a scenario ends, we're going to go back, or we're going to release the VOD the next day. So on every off day, minus Sunday, you'll have the VOD uploaded of this released for the previous, from the previous day. So on my YouTube channel, you can see the backup VODs if you want to go back and see what happened back in the past. You could do that. For now, the first thing we got to do is we have to go and do our road quest leading up to this dungeon. So first, our reputation's at -2, by the way. We unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, but every quest that we've done has tanked our party's reputation, which is very unfortunate. But that means we can go down a bit different path. We're going evil. We're going to do everything that Jexera wants us to do. Starting with this, she wanted us to go in this diamond mine and collect something for her, so that's where we're going. Let's do our road quest on the way there. Road event. Here we go. Alrighty. So, walking a path between a small grove and a steep cliff, you suddenly find yourself faced with a massive group of felled trees blocking the road. The placement of the trees seems odd, and you have a wary, suspicious feeling about the whole situation. Option A, clear the trees from the road. It is the best way to get through, and it'll help other travelers. Option B, take the time to find the way around the trees. So, do we want to try to clear the trees? We do have a Cragheart, which I'm sure he wouldn't have too much trouble uprooting those trees. But also, I think the best thing to do is going to be, let's clear the trees. Why not? I think we'll clear them. I think we'll end up like overexerting ourselves if we don't. We're going to clear the trees. Hey, we actually do have a Spellweaver in our party. So this affects if we have a Spellweaver, a Triforce, or a Circles class. The latter 2 are classes we have to unlock. We have a Spellweaver, so the trees are too massive and dense to remove through conventional means. But with elemental power, they are destroyed and swept aside in no time. No effect. If we did not have a Spellweaver or any of those classes, then we would have had to discard 3 cards each at the start of the dungeon. Ooh, that would have sucked. Well, glad we didn't have to do that. Let's remove that event from the deck. Good start, guys. We have nothing bad attached to us going into this dungeon. Real quick, I want to thank the people who followed us while we were offline. It was Benz922 and Siunde. Thank you for the follows. We also, now I put the chat box on the screen. So it's kind of small though. Let me actually up the font on that just a little bit. I need to be able to read it. It'd be nice if I can make it bigger because I can't really make the font bigger in the rest of this. So hold on one sec here. If I go to properties on this chat box, I can increase the size of the font, can't I? Yes, I can. Let's have the font go up to a size 30. We can, oh, right there. That is actually beautiful. I can see it no problem. If people make too long of lines, it's going to be a little too big, but that is definitely, we'll go with 34. That helps me out a lot, actually, and it's going to look better on people's phones and stuff. Cool. So, first, or we're done with that. Let's go ahead and go into the scenario. So we open up Gloomhaven Helper. Here we are. Let me make sure it's centered because I noticed that yesterday you couldn't see the modifier deck because I had adjusted it in the Gloomhaven campaign tracker, and it was actually off the bottom of the screen a little bit. Kind of bothers me that I did that, but that's fine. We have it on here now. Let me make sure I set the scenario right. We are doing scenario. We're still at scenario level 1, even though both the characters are level 2. The way scenario level is, it's you add up your total levels of your party, figure out what the average is, which is 2 plus 2, divided by the number there are 2. So average party level is 2, and then you divide that number by 2, which 2 divided by 2 is 1. So if we get one more level on one of my guys, the actual dungeon difficulty will go up by 1. But we're not, so we're still at dungeon difficulty level 1 on solo, so the monsters are still a little bit tougher. We are entering here. I'll add those wolves in just a second after we read the intro to the Diamond Mine. Alrighty. Goal is to kill the merciless overseer and loot the treasure tile. Introduction. Ignoring Argius's warnings, that's the Quattril that was trying to help us, the guard, we head towards the Diamond Mine. Sinister machinations is, of course, a troubling phrase to throw around, but the phrase considerable reward trumps that in a heartbeat. Heading into a damp underground cave where you're expecting to find a few scraggly vermlings to make easy work of, you certainly weren't expecting a pack of vicious hounds guarding the entrance. Finding this diamond may prove more difficult than originally anticipated. We will continue reading once we have opened that foggy door right there. That is fog that blocks the entrance to our cave. Once we step on that tile, we will have more to read, and we will reveal what's in there, and there's a lot of stuff in there. It's also a boss dungeon. There is a boss in there that we're going to have to fight. Get my soda real quick. I need some caffeine. But yeah, we will not be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming today, tomorrow, or we'll be streaming today. Off the next 2 days, we're going to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. I'm also planning on going out and seeing Infinity War this weekend, so probably tomorrow. That's why not a good time to stream. Okay, so outside of here, we have 3 wolves, 1 elite, 2 non-elites. First time fighting the hounds, so they all have retaliate built in. We're going to be wanting to hit them with ranged abilities. Okay, yeah, we want to range them because they are going to suck. They're going to hurt us a lot. I think, actually, I'm going to rearrange our starting area. Our starting tiles are these 3 here, and then the 4 behind them. If I can get an early lineup on my Spellweaver to grab all my decks here. If I can get my Spellweaver to get off a good, easy fireballs and burn through these guys really quick, the fire orbs. Let me see here. I think I can set it up and get that off pretty quick and easy and do some good damage here. Fire orbs. Let's see. Range of 3. So if she stands in the middle, she will actually have access to all 3 of them. Let's put her there and him over here. She'll be able to, right off the bat, we'll have her go nice and fast, and we'll burn our eagle eye goggles early, and we'll just try to burn these wolves down really quick before they get in range. And the reason why I want to burn these on these, I mean, we have rats inside there and a boss, but I'm really worried about these wolves retaliating on me. So we need to get them before they start running into our range. So let me get a nice fast card to pair with that. I think we'll take my Mana Bolt's got the heal on the bottom, which I don't really need. However, I also have a 20 card. That one gives me ice or frost armor, which I don't really need. Let's go ahead and give her the Flame Strike then. It's a 36 initiative, which isn't as fast. I don't think actually, I can't risk that. I gotta go fast. We'll take the 7. Burn my 7 early. So she's gonna move at initiative 7. That's an 8. That's a 7. That's what her stuff's gonna be. And then for him, let's see here. We could early set up his backup ammunition. Yeah, I think we'll set up his backup ammunition now. That's a 77. We need a fast car to pair with that so we can get it going. Oh, we can actually throw out... Oh, that's a burn. We don't want to use that. Unstable Upheaval is not a great card that I look forward to getting rid of eventually. We can pair it with Rumbling Advance. That's not too bad. That's a 29. I think that's a pretty good opener. We'll do that. We got our cards ready to go. Let's see what happens, shall we? All right, draw. Wow, the wolves went really slow. Ooh, but they are attacking, then moving, and then attacking again with pierce both times. We don't have armor, so that doesn't matter. It's actually not that bad of an attack. The first attack will do nothing because we're not in range of them. So it's fine. It's actually not that bad. Opening up with our Spellweaver first. She's going to use the top part of Fire Orbs, which we are burning. We are going to pop the Eagle Eye Goggles to give us advantage on the entire attack. They are in range of all 3 of them. So she's going to be doing 3 damage to 3 wolves. Also, I think I'm going to pop her Power Potion also. Actually, no. We'll save that for the boss. We'll just go with that. She's swinging for 3 with advantage on all 3. Let's give her 3 experience now for hitting all 3 of them. She gets 1 for each experience targeted. She also puts fire in the room. And let's start swinging. She's going to be swinging at... Let's go the Elite first for 3 damage. 2 damage to the Elite. 1, 2. Swinging at Wolf number 2 next. There's one of our blessings, so we do 6 damage and it dies. Number 2 is out of there. That's one of my 2 blessings for paying the tree. Beautiful. I don't think the wolves come back in this scenario, so that's a good thing. Alright. And then the final attack against wolf number 3. +1, so that's 4 damage to wolf number 3. I think it was a good opener. We burned that card, but we can get it back again in the future. And the bottom of this isn't really going to be doing anything for us. I think we're just going to use it as a move 2 to move over here to the other side of this so the wolf doesn't aggro onto her. So it's 1, 2 as a basic movement. And that'll be all we do that on that round. Next up is going to be Alabastor. Alabastor is going to be setting up his big attack here. So he is going to first he's going to add we're going to go and throw up his backup ammunition now, which I'm going to leave it right down here, which we can throw that out. The next 4 sources of ranged attacks, he can add a target to it. I would use the bottom of Rumbling Advance, but if I do... Actually, no, that's actually fine, as long as he moves away from her. And actually, they're only going to move... What's their move? Their move is 2. They're going to get in range of me regardless and smack me. But we don't want to take the first hit. I think we are going to use the bottom of it, and we're going to move just 1 so we're not near her. We're not going to move in to do that 1 extra tick of damage. I don't think it's worth it. But it is going to generate an earth for doing that, which we can consume the earth next round and do something good with it. I think that was a good first start. He's got his damage buff up and ready to go. He's ready to start doing some extra ranged attacks. And yeah, looking good. Wolf time. Wolf number 1 is going to attack and do nothing. And then he's going to move in range of our guy. He's going to be swinging at him for 2 damage with Pierce, but doesn't matter. Nothing. He -2. He's good. The other wolf, move 2. And he's going to swing also for 1, -1, nothing. Wow, well, that was extremely lucky. That's very cool. Next round. That was a great start, guys. We're doing great. All right, so we need to kill these guys so we can move on to the next room. We're doing really good. She's got her fire active right now. So we're going to go ahead and use the Flame Strike on the elite guy, because that'll apply burn. So if it doesn't kill it, it'll at least get him down in health. And for a bottom part, I think just a normal move card to get us in range. She needs a 3 movement to get onto that coin over there, though. So we'll give her... I think it's okay if she moves slow. We'll put her initiative at 36. She's not the target of anything, so I think she's okay. So we got Reviving Aether, bottom part for the move, and then Flame Strike. And then for him, he's got them in his face, which he doesn't really like. He wants to back up a step. So let us... use that as a backup, and then we want to do an attack that consumes an earth, because we have earth active right now. We can do a push that gives us an experience, or we can try to immobilize them. Let's go with the Earthen Clod. That'll give us an immobilize on both the guys. Yeah. Actually, no, because I can only consume the earth once for the attack, so I can immobilize one of the wolves. Hopefully she'll kill one of them, but that'll work well. His initiative's going to be 13. Then she'll finish up whatever's still alive. Looking good. Here we go. Draw. He goes first. So what we're going to do first is we're going to play his cards out. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use the bottom part of Unstable Upheaval just as a basic movement to take a step back, so we're not going to be in their range. That way we don't disadvantage. And then we're going to swing for 2 damage using our backup ammunition to get 1 experience. Boop. And we're also consuming the earth because it's going to immobilize 2, giving us another experience. So we got 2 experience already on him. That's pretty good, considering he's probably the worst at getting experience. And his first target is the one that's going to get the immobilized because he runs out of earth after that. So I think we're going to hit the elite first. They're moving big move and big attack. So if I mobilize the big wolf, he can't get that 3 damage attack in. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing at the wolf first for 2. Dealing 4 damage, and he is immobilized. He is at 1 life. And he's not able to move. Boop. And then on the he's done. Oh, no, he gets to attack the other one also, because we did use our backup ammunition, so he gets to attack it again. There's no earth to consume, so he can't immobilize the other wolf. But as long as he doesn't get a negative modifier, the other wolf dies, because this is a 2 attack. So swinging for 2. He's good. Wolf goes down. Nice start, guys. We're doing absolutely wonderful. The wolves are dropping. Awesome. Them wolves are dropping like flies, and we haven't taken any damage yet. Feels good. Feels really good. He is done. Next up is the wolf, but he can't move, so he bites and hits nothing. Next up is our Spellweaver. All right, Amethyst. She's going to, I guess, open up with the... wolf number 3 is dead. Regardless, this is going to kill it. So she's going to use Flame Strike to deal 4 damage, swinging at the wolf. No, 3 damage, sorry. 3 damage, swinging, 4 damage, it dies. Beautiful. All the wolves are gone and dead. That makes life very, very easy. Awesome. Beautiful. Hey, Fire Mouse. So you decided to stream this after all? Oh, absolutely. This is actually my 3rd stream of this. The last 2 days we've been streaming. The VODs for those are up on my YouTube channel, by the way, if you want to go back and watch them. All right, Sue. Everything's all cleaned up. So she's going to use the bottom part. We didn't have to consume the fire all the way, so the fire's still in the room, but it's going to dissipate anyway. She's going to use the bottom part as a move 4, just to move over here, and she's going to grab that coin. Hold on to that till the end of the scenario, and she is done. We're going to run in there and open up the door next round. We have not really burned any cards yet. Feels really good, man. Feels really good. Next round. Been busy the past few nights, so I didn't know. Looks great. Thank you. Alrighty, so we need him to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just use a move 3 and probably tap my boots to get the +2. Move 3 looks good with Dirt Tornado. That's kind of slow, though. I need to move a little bit quicker than that. She needs to move slow also, but there's like no healing necessary. Like, at all. Like, they haven't taken any damage. They've been doing really, really good. So if we have him go, we don't want him to go too slow because we want to make sure that things are gonna attack us as soon as we open that door. Or it's not a door; it's actually fog, but it'll dissipate when we stand in that doorway. Let us go and I think I want those coins, but I'm not going to be able to get them. Yeah, I could, but it's not worth the time. I'm always worried about running out of cards. I always run out of cards near the end, so I'm a little skeptical to hold things up. Let's go with the 35 for him. He's going to move for 5, and then he's going to attack whatever's coming at him from that door. Hopefully. So we do have a generate earth on that one too. So we're going to give him an initiative of 35 with Crushing Grasp. And for her, we want her to at least go after 35. So we'll give her... Oh, her initiatives are very, very fast. We want to give her a slow one, though. Let's give her the Mystic Ally top part, the Aid from the Aether. And then we'll give her this attack. But we're going to... So the way that you do initiatives is I can take the 91 and the 26, and I can choose the slower of the two. So I'm going to make her initiative a 91. Here we go. Heading into that door. Wolves go first. Wait, wolves are dead. Go away, wolves. We already killed you. You're gone. Alabastor is going to use... We're going to use the bottom of Dirt Tornado, tapping our boots to give us +2, so we have a movement total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fog dissipates, and we read from the book. You move through a thicket, through a tight crawl space, clearly more suited to rat-like vermlings, into a large chamber full of rubble and vermling miners on high alert. Toward the back of the chamber, a man in a dark robe cracks a whip and begins spitting orders at the miners, who turn their pickaxes away from the stone wall towards you. It's a boss scenario, so the boss has 2 special abilities. Special 1, he's going to cause all Vermling scouts in the room to immediately take an extra turn using the action card they had drawn that round. That's painful. His special 2, he's going to summon 2 normal Vermling scouts for 2 characters, or 1 normal Vermling scout and 1 elite for 3 characters, or 2 elites for 4. So he's going to summon 2 extra Vermling scouts for 2 characters. Someone has a motorcycle out there. Okay, so he's got some pretty tough abilities, but I think we'll be able to get through this. Let's fill the room up, shall we? The goal, by the way, is to kill the Overseer and loot the treasure tiles. So we don't have to kill all the Vermlings, but we kind of want to, because our Cragheart's personal quest is to kill as many Vermlings as possible. He needs to kill 15 of them. And apparently they spawn here, so this is a good time to farm that up. Let's go ahead and put our Vermlings in here. There are quite a few of them. As far as elites, we have... Ooh, there's a lot of them. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3 elites that I can count here. 3 elites and 1, 2, 3 non-elites. The elites are on the left side of the room. No, 3 elites and 2 non-elites. Where's the Overseer go, though? He doesn't have a... Oh, there he is. He's right there. We should probably put the rocks in the room. So there are rocks. We have these nice little rock tokens we 3D printed. They look really good. These are the 2-tile rocks. One goes right there. One goes right here. And these are considered obstacles. You can jump over them, you can fly over them, but you cannot move through them unless you have one of those specifics. There's a single rock here. There is a single rock here. There is a single rock right here. And there's another 2 rock right here. This is a really tight quarters. I don't like tight quarters. There's another rock. Hold on. And there's another rock. This one's a little bit different. Looks kind of cool. Right there. And there's also a bunch of money on the ground. Hello, money. Hey, Dark Templar. How you doing? Good evening. We have a coin here, 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 and 3 more in this corner with this loot. If I could use a loot action right there, that'd be really good. It's a lot of money. And then the enemies. So, yeah, we need 1, 2, 3 elite scouts. So we go 1, 2. By the way, I'm going to talk quieter when my mouth is really close to the mic because I noticed when on the VODs that it's quite loud. And what we do is we shuffle these because we want to make sure we place them randomly. One of them goes in the corner of the room right here. That's number 1. And the other 2 go here and here. And we're actually going to move this forward a little bit so you guys can get a better look at that room. There we go. And then we have 2 more, right? 2, 3. It has more than the amount I'm actually going to place. That's because it's designed for 3 or 4 players also, and there's actually more enemies that spawn if you do 3 or 4 players. And then these 2 go here and here. There's also some traps in the room. Looks like there are 3 of them. These are not damaging traps. They are stun traps. If you step on these traps, you will be stunned, which means you can do nothing on your turn except for long rest, of which monsters cannot do that. Ooh, there's actually 1 more rock I missed right here. Oh, sorry, right there. A trap there. These little bear traps. They're really cool. They were very difficult to print because they're so thin, so you have to like do 100% infill. Come on. Do 100% infill and make sure they're, they work okay. And then the last trap, it says there's 3 of them. Oh, it goes right there. And finally, we have the boss, the Merciless Overseer. He actually has his own tile. He looks pretty cool. We're actually going to give him the elite one because we don't know how many rats are going to be spawning. And he sits right there. Now let's add them all here and see what their stats are going to be. So we have Vermlings number 1 and 3 are elite. 1, 2, 3. Vermlings number 4 and 5 are non-elite. Vermlings. Why did I hit 7? That doesn't go there. Let me do that. There we go. 4 and 5. And then we have the Merciless Overseer. He has 18 life. That's not too bad. He's immune to wound, disarm, stun, and curse. That's not great. Okay. Now that we have everything all laid out, the Vermlings are moving and attacking in melee range, so they are melee. We do want to be killing them, if we can, with our Cragheart. There's 5 of them in the room, and that would be if he can kill them all on his own. Well, not on his own, but if he can get the final hit on them all, then that's a third of the way to his retirement, which is kill 15 Vermlings. Alright, so he used the bottom of Dirt Tornado to move 5, and that's as far as he can move. And unfortunately, the attack I gave him is a melee attack, so we can't actually do anything. He's just going to be standing there in the doorway while everything runs at him this turn. His turn's done. So next up is the Vermling Scout. Each one of them is going to... So let's do the elites first. They move for 4 and attack for 3. Starting with number 1, he's going to move 1, 2, 3. He's in range now. Let me make sure I got a good camera angle here so you guys can see all the action. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm going to angle these guys just a little bit better, so they're actually facing the camera and you can see the numbers that are on them. Looks good. Cool. Alright, so he's going to swing at me for 3. Ouch! 5 damage. No, 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 no. Tap. So we just bought this armor, which is the leather armor. When attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage for the attack. You have disadvantage, sir. Roll again. Haha! You only hit me for 2. During my main campaign, our scoundrel, he had that item, and he used it all the time. It helped him a lot. That one item, a tap item, just negated 3 damage. It's pretty good. Next up is Vermling number 2. It's a move 4, attack 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then the regular non-elites, they move only for 3 and attack for 2. So starting with 4. 1, 2, 3. He's not in range. 1, 2, 3. He unfortunately is. He's swinging at me for 2. 3 damage. Ouch. We may funnel them back into us, but he's going to be summoning more. It's not really good. Well, it is what it is. Vermlings are done. Next up is boss. Oh, no. So he's using special 1. All scouts act again. So we do what the scouts were going to do again. Here they go. Each one's going to attack me. Scout number 1 swings at me for 3 damage. 3 damage. This is very quickly turning out bad. Scout number 2. 1. He only moves for... He moves for 4, actually. 2, 3, 4. He's going to move behind me. And he's going to swing at me also for 4 damage. 3 damage. We are down to 1 life on him. Ouch! This is bad. This was good, then all of a sudden we got swarmed by rats, and then he made them all act again. And then finally the last one has a movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot move through me like that, so he's going to stop right there. And then 4 and 5. 4 has a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. He can move behind me. Fire Mouse, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, and he's going to swing at me for 2 damage. 3 damage. I have to burn a card. Wow. We were doing so good. And then the rats just swarmed us. I gotta burn heavy swing. Didn't want to, but I don't have a choice. They're surrounding me. And number 5 is going to swing at me again also. -1 for 1 damage. I have to burn a card. Oh no, I've already burned 2 cards with my Cragheart. That makes me very, very, very sad. Oh no. Forceful Storm would probably be a good one because I can disarm people, so I need to save that. Sentient Growth is really good because it's got a heal effect on it. But we're going to burn it. Oh, I didn't want to burn that. That's my level 2 card. Boss is done. That sucks. This guy is bad. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Alright, so I think what we're going to do... I want to get an attack off. I really do. I think we're going to summon our Mystic Ally right now. I mean, she could heal for 3. We're going to be backing up into this room. We're going to be getting the heck out of here. Because they are very quickly starting to swarm in on us, which is not good. So let's throw out Mystic Ally for some extra attacks. And we're going to do her just normal 3-range attack. Let's try to pick off one of these weak guys. So let's kill the one that is directly behind me, the non-elite one behind me. So she's going to swing for 3 using Flashing Burst at Scout number 4, the non-elite, generating sunlight in the room. And she swings for 3 damage. As long as it doesn't get a negative modifier, it dies. Hey, it's my innate crit. Awesome, it dies. Now I wish I would have hit the elite because I would have killed the elite. But that's fine. He dies. Leaves a coin. Put him in the waiting area because he'll be back. Alright, that's not too bad. And then she's going to use the bottom of Aid from the Aether. So we put that card up there. And we're going to be summoning our, what's he called? A Mystic Ally. But we nickname him Deckard Cain. I 3D printed this guy. He is our basically the stand-in for the Mystic Ally card. Because it doesn't come with actual standees or anything for any of the summons. You just use a disc and you're supposed to pretend what it looks like. But this is the one I printed from Thingiverse. Deckard Cain is our Mystic Ally. We're going to stick him right there. Let's add his stats into the thing. So he gets added in. Purple. He has 2 health, 2 movement, 3 attack, and 2 range. Very nice. She is done. Oh, she also gets 2 experience for summoning him. Boop, boop. All right. Next round. We need to act fast and get Alabastor the heck out of there. Because he burned a lot of attacks for that. So, we have a move 4 right here. We actually can't act very fast. We need to pop our stamina potion now. Because we need to get 2 of our cards back. We absolutely do. We need our fast cards. So we're going to pull our fastest card, which is our 13. Which we'll be using to get... No, maybe not our 13. Our 29 actually is better. Or is it? I want him to do an attack. We Dirt Tornado the area. I need him to heal. I can't have him burn any more cards. We're going to take Rumbling Advance back. Because that's got our 4 heal on it. And we're going to take our... We need a decent bottom action that does something. We don't have Earth. Can we generate Earth somehow? Yeah, we can. The heal is going to generate Earth, which is going to be really good for next turn. But it's not great for right now. We'll take Dirt Tornado back also. Just because I think muddling all these guys is going to be very useful for us. They also don't have that much health on them. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. So, he needs to act fast. We took back the 29 card. That'll be his initiative. He's probably going to use that for the heal 4. Or the movement 2. And we're going to pair that with Dirt Tornado. Because that is going to muddle 3 of those guys. If he targets it right. Or we can pair it with Massive Boulder, which if I throw it right, I can do a lot of extra free ping damage. Yeah, we'll pair that with Massive Boulder, actually. I think that'd be better than Dirt Tornado. Giving them Muddle isn't great. I think I'd rather start splashing them so we can get them killed. So we're going to put Massive Boulder down and Rumbling Advance, making his initiative is going to be 29. I would like my Spellweaver to act faster. So she has a 20 on hers, which is great. There is sunlight that she can consume for that, so that's nice. And we pair that with... I don't think I want this one, actually. Sorry, all enemies on the path to it. You know what? We can actually do this better. I have a better option. If she uses this, it's only going to hit one guy, though. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, if we could have lined up our Impaling Eruption properly, we could have hit multiple guys, but we didn't do that correctly. I'm just now noticing, too, that nobody said anything, but it's very dark in here because I didn't turn the light on. Boop. There we go. Got some light. And I'm missing light on the right side, too. Sorry about that. Oh, no. Memento. There we go. Just now noticing I didn't have my lighting set up properly. Okay, so I was going to do Impaling Eruption because it generates Earth, and then I can have him consume the Earth to do his nice big crater move, which would do a lot of damage to all those things around him. It would do 3 damage, and it would literally kill them all. I think we're going to do that. It burns a card for her, a little out of order, but it generates Earth for him a turn before he acts. So we're not going to do Massive Boulder. We're instead going to do Crater. She will generate the Earth for him, and then he will use the big jump attack to smash the ground and literally kill the non-elite and soften up the other ones really good too. That is actually a better plan. He's still moving at 29. She's moving at 20. Hopefully we go before everything else. I pray. Baseball Pro. The first room was easy. We killed all the dogs. We took no damage and burned no cards. However, I just burned 2 cards from my guy because we got swarmed by rats that this Overseer boss went and made them act 2 turns in a row, which was not good. All right. Here we go. Please let us go first. Awesome. We get to go before anything else goes. So the way summons act, because we've never had a summon last this long. Things were fine, then the rats came. Yeah. Summons go first. Always before the hero that owns them. So our summon is going to be targeting Elite Rat number 2. It has 3 damage ranged, or it has 2 range, and it's going to attack for 3 on number 2. Summons use the modifier deck of their host. So we are going to shuffle this back in because we did draw our crit last turn. When you draw your critical hit or your critical miss, you're supposed to shuffle them back into their modifier deck. So the summon is going to use her modifier deck to do a 3 damage attack. If we can keep that guy alive, that's a lot of extra 3 damage attacks that are pretty good. This is the first time he's going to be useful, but Deckard Cain, he's going to be the hero here. I'm telling you right now. He is going to be the absolute hero. We have chat on screen too. I freed up a little bit of table space so you guys can see the chat. It'll look better in the VOD too, so it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself on the YouTube side of it. Here we go. Deckard Cain swinging at the rat for 3 damage. 4 damage to number 2. It has 1 life left. But I will kill it this turn with the rest of my abilities. Next up is her. She's going to use... for her actual stuff, I think we are going to put her... That rat's going to die. The non-elite's going to die. I need number 1 and 3 to get softened up. So... I think what we're going to do... No, we have to generate the Earth. That's what we said we were going to do. We're going to generate the Earth for our buddy. She's going to first do her attack. No, this actually... Oh, I can't shoot through the door like that. Because that skims a wall. Her attack will whiff, but she's only using it to generate the Earth. I think I have to do that way. So she's going to use the bottom part of Frost Armor just as a move 2. No matter how she stands it, it's not going to really help because I can't hit through the wall there. It doesn't make a straight line properly, I don't think. Because what you do is you look at the corners of the hexes. If I were to take a corner of this hex right here, this corner, and try to stretch it over to like this corner, I think it would skim the wall. I'm like 90% sure it skims the wall. I would need like a piece of paper or something to test it. Here, look here. That's the way that line of sight works. Yeah, it skims a corner. unfortunately, of the wall, which means it is not in line of sight. That's unfortunate. So that means that... We already read that. Yeah, her attack is not going to do anything, but it's going to generate the earth, which is essential to this. She's going to swing for 3 using Impaling Eruption, just at the elite right here. Why not? And it's going to do 3 damage, modified, 0. So it kills it, drops a coin, and we place him over there. And what happens next is going to be really cool. She generates earth. She is done. Impaling Eruption is burned. She gets experience, actually, for targeting one enemy with that. Actually, we're going to actually put her here. That way she could hit both these guys. So she's also going to swing at that. Now, I want to do that because she's going to get experience for both of them. So we're okay. She's going to also attack number 5 then for 3 damage. 2 damage. Number 5 takes 2. And I did that because she gets an experience for each enemy she targets there. She's actually ahead on experience compared to my Cragheart. He's not doing as great. She is done. She burned the Impaling Eruption. Did not burn that. She uses his basic movement. His turn. This is the cool part. Now watch this. He is going to use the bottom part of Crater. All adjacent allies and enemies immediately suffer 1 damage. So he deals 1 damage to number 5. It immediately dies. So he jumps up in the air with such force. Number 5 dies. There's so much money on the ground. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to get most of it either. And he also deals a damage to number 1. So he goes up in the air. He gets 1 experience for doing all that extra jump. Goes up. He's going to come down right here. And he consumes the earth to come down with force of 3 damage to both of them. And gains an experience for doing that. So, number... Okay, what do I got left? 1 and 3 are the only ones up right now. 2 is dead. 4 is dead. 1 and 3 are the only 2 up. He does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Number 1 actually does not die. No, he's got 1 more hit. Alright, so that's what he did. He came down with force. He did a lot of damage to him. That was really, really good. And then he's going to use the top part of Rumbling Advance as a 4 heal on himself. We can stop burning cards, which also generates more earth, which is nice. That was a nice turn. That was pretty good. We jumped up in the air and we smashed some rats. Oop, that does not burn. Don't put that over there. However, he is not doing so great on cards. Alrighty, so that is all for them. She's done. He's done. Boss time. The boss is going to move 2, and he does his attack -1. His base attack is V. Oh, okay, so his attack is different. So his attack is equal to the number of scouts present. So his attack is 1 -1. So his attack is 0 right now. Because no, there's two rats, sorry. There are 2 rats present. So his attack is 1 right now. He has a movement of 2 and a range of 3. So he's going to move... He can't get in range of both of us. So he's only going to move 1 space to be in range of me. He's going to swing at me for 1. 1 damage. That's fine. He is done. Next up is the rats. They are each going to swing at me for 4. Ooh, that is not good. I can't burn more cards. This is really bad. Here we go. 4 damage. Number 1, swing at me. 5 damage. No, I don't want to burn more cards. We'll burn Dirt Tornado, or... No. We'll burn Forceful Storm. I think that's a better card to burn. Because Dirt Tornado's got a 3 movement on the bottom, which I need to go collect coins and stuff. Yeah, we'll burn that one. Did I burn my loot on this guy? I did not. Do I even have a loot on this guy? Yes. We want to go in there and collect some monies. And the other rat's going to swing at me for 4 damage. I have to burn another card. No, this is bad. Oh. By dirt tornado. I burned 4 cards through damage. That's not good. Not good at all. They're going to die next turn, so it's okay. We need to kill those rats now before he makes them all act a second time. We have to short rest with our Spellweaver. Those of you guys that are here, you know how this works. I'm going to lay the cards out. First number you type in chat is the number that I burn. Your guys' fault, not mine, if we burn a card we need. 5, guys. 1 through 5. Give me a number. Number 4. That is my Flame Strike. That is okay. There's one card you cannot burn, and that's the card that brings back all my cards. You burn that, I am screwed. Same thing for the Cragheart. I could long rest to get my stuff back, actually. No, we need a short rest here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's running out of turns, so give me a card, guys. 1 through 4. Yeah, I didn't ruin everything. Yeah. 3. My Earthen Clod. That's okay. He's got about 3 active turns left, and then he's out. Unfortunately. Alright, so let's figure out what we're doing this round. If we go fast enough, the Spirit Ally can actually come up and pick off number 1. And then if we can get the Spellweaver in there, she can pick off the other one. I need her to heal Alabaster. I can't let him lose any more health. That would be very bad. We also have a lot of money to collect. There's money everywhere. However, she's already burned her collecting money card. No, she doesn't have one, actually. I got rid of it. It was my Ride the Wind card. Okay. Let's have her act really fast, giving her this, and we're going to move. We have to move her at least 3, so actually she's got to be in range. This is a heal range 1, which really sucks. I don't think I can get her into range 1. No, I can't heal because that's a bottom action, and my movements are not bottom actions. We can go move forward jump. That'd be pretty decent. We can move 1, 2. We can just use it as a 3 movement. That one will be dead already, and she can start targeting the boss. We'll do that. 80, and then we give her a nice fast card for attack. For attack, we will give her... There is an earth in the room right now, which nobody's going to be consuming, so don't worry about that. He has a loot 1. If we make him go slow enough, then he can actually loot 1 and get some extra money out of that. That'd be nice. But there is a boss to deal with. Boss is not immune to immobilize. That is a good thing. I'd like to immobilize him. That'd be nice. I don't have my range immobilize, though. I burned it. I only have my melee immobilize, which I will not be using. Probably that, and... because we have an element, we might as well use it, so we'll give her that. She's going to be moving in initiative 7. And he is going to heal himself for 4, or move 2. That's either of those are good, because that move deals a damage when it finishes moving. And then probably a loot 1 also. So she'll go first, kill the things, and he'll vacuum up the money. I think that's our best option here. We're not going to be touching the boss yet, unfortunately, but... I think this is our best option. 29. Here we go. Draw. She goes first. Well, I should say her summon goes first. He has a movement of 2. Go, Deckard Cain. 1, 2. And he's going to be attacking rat number 1 for 3 damage. Deckard Cain kills rat number 1. Good job, Deckard Cain. You done good. And then she is going to do her actual move. She's going to move for 4. And we're going to put her 1, 2, 3 right there, grabbing her that money. We are slowly moving in, so we'll pan the camera in a little bit closer. There we go. All right. She is going to... He has this. I want him to use the loot 1 and the heal 4 on himself, so let's have her finish off the rat man. So she's going to swing at the rat, consuming the earth that's in the room. So it's a 3 damage attack. She gets an experience for doing it. 3 damage coming in at rat number 3. There's her crit. It dies. Beautiful. The rats are all dead, but remember he can summon rats. And when he summons them 2 by 2. So 2 at a time come in, which is not great. Let me get these rats set up real quick here. I know we can summon 2 at a time, so we're going to go ahead and put those like that. And have number 1 and number 2 ready to go on the sidelines here. There we go. All right. So, she killed it. She's done with all that. She loots her coin at the end of the turn, and that is her turn. Next up, for him, he is going to use the bottom part of Crushing Grasp as a loot 1, vacuuming everything within range 1 of him, so he gets 2 coins. Awesome. And then he's going to use the top part of Rumbling Advance as a heal to heal himself for 4 and generate earth in the room. It's a pretty good turn. Oh yeah, the scouts are gone. They are gone. They are dead. Neither of those burn. Thank God. He's running out of turns. He's running out of turns, boys. Does he even have any more range attacks? Because he's got his backup ammunition going. Yeah, he does. He has his massive boulder, which he's going to be throwing rocks at that guy nonstop. All right, he's done. Next up is the Merciless Overseer. So he has melee attacks. So he is going to actually move 1, 2. And he wants to attack +0. Unfortunately, his attack is already 0. So we just roll his modifier, and he might miss completely. But he is targeting the Spellweaver first, because she has higher initiative. He's swinging at the Spellweaver for 0 damage. If he would have got to positive, it would have done something, but that's all he was able to pull off. Next up, is that Overseer? Oh no, he's not. I thought he was a different race than he was, but he's not. He's a race I'm not going to talk about because they're kind of secret. She pulled her crit again, so she gets that. Things are going fairly well. We should be able to collect some money before the scenario ends. I haven't been keeping track of how many rats he's killed. I'm going to say she killed the last 2, and there's been 5 total. He killed the other 3. No. Yeah, she killed 2. He killed 3 rats. Yes, she killed the other 2. Deckard Cain killed 1, and she killed 1 as she ran in the room. He jumped up, did his stompy, and did the extra kills. So we're going to give him 3 ticks on his party member, Cragheart. 1, 2, 3. This is towards his retirement quest. So he needs to kill 15 rats to end his... to pretty much give up and go home and be done forever. We send him out to pasture and he's gone forever. Alright, so time to start working on the boss, and we do have to collect that chest back there as part of the win condition for this one. I think what we're going to do... Summon is going to move into the doorway. Deckard's going to hit him. And then we can have her run back and get the chest, I think. She can only move for 4 right now. He's not scary at the moment, but if he does his Vermling Scout His boss effect number 2, that's going to be really bad, because that summons in extra vermlings and stuff. He's running out of action, so we're going to keep him where he is, and he's going to do other things. She'll be the one to get the chest, so we're going to start moving her out that way. Her initiative is going to be 20. And she's going to be running towards the chest. And she can do attack 2 on her way out there. He only has 2 cards. His initiative is going to be 13, though, which is good. And he's going to be throwing a rock at the boss. Here we go. Draw. Special 1. Oh, it's good. That does nothing for us. He's going to make all of his scouts attack again, but we've already killed them all. So the boss is doing literally nothing this round. That is beautiful. Wonderful. All right. This is going very well. He goes first. He's going to use the bottom part of Unstable Upheaval as just a move 2. So we're going to move out back. Let's move this way. Why not? It's hard to see him back there. He's such a tiny little miniature. You hardly notice him. We're going to move this camera over here. There we go. All right. So he used the move 2. That's all he did there. And then he's going to throw a big rock at the guy. 3 damage, ranged attack. Here we go. Swinging for 3. 6 damage. Awesome. 6 damage to the boss. A third of his health just got lost. It would splash damage, but there's no more enemies in the room. He generates a fresh earth in the room, which he's going to end up consuming, so, oh well. Very good. Nicely done, nicely done. Next up is Deckard Cain. Deckard Cain needs to move 1 to get in range, and then he's going to swing at the Overseer for 3 damage. I swear I shuffled. I swear I shuffled. Holy crap. That's another crit. He deals 6 damage. It's down to 3 life, or down to 6 life. If I kill it now, the scenario doesn't end, does it? Because the scenario doesn't end until I loot the treasure tile. I can burst him down and then just spend the rest of my time looting. Oh, this is so good. This is wonderful. If we kill him right now, we need to deal 6 damage. We're not going to deal 6 damage, but if we could deal 6 damage, then we're good. Of course, he could summon more rats next turn, then we'd be in big trouble. So that was Deckard Cain's move, but she still gets to go. I said that she was going to go over the other way. She's going for the chest. I'm going to have him actually go the other way when he comes back up. Because he still has his loot action, I think. His loot 1. He does. So we'll have him head over here to get this if there's time. And we'll have her get the chest. So she's still going to do her move 4. Way out there. And she's going to swing at him. That was the bottom of Flashing Burst. And she's going to use the top of Frost Armor. Consuming the earth that's in the room. Giving her an experience for doing so. And swinging for 3 at the boss. Right, range of 3. Yep, she's still in range. Swinging for 3. 4 damage. Boss is at 2 life. Beautiful. Boss does nothing because there's no rats up next round. If we act quick enough, then the boss will just die. We are going to short rest both classes. Actually, we're going to long rest our Cragheart. He'll get some healing, and he'll get to untap his boots, more importantly. So he's going to long rest. We're going to put him in at 99. We just got to make sure that she moves fast enough that she can kill that boss. It's only got 2 life. And both her and the and Deckard Cain get to attack it. So don't burn my really fast card, guys. Give me a number in chat, 1 through 4. You cannot physically burn the card that burns all our cards. Or that brings back all our cards. If you do that, we're screwed. 2. It's Frost Armor. That's okay. That means we get to keep our 7 initiative card, which is one we wanted. Yeah, I think we're good now, guys. Good burn. Good job. Really good job, Dark Templar. All right, so I'm not going to bring back all my lost cards yet. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. We'll hold on to that card. We shuffle those in, burn, and then she can use that next round to bring back all her cards. And then she just, after this boss is dead, nothing else spawns. We can just like run around and collect coins until we get close to exhausting, and then we loot the chest and the scenario ends. This never happens for me, like ever. Her initiative's gonna be 7. We shuffle both of our modifier decks because we drew both of our crits. So the way I shuffle these, I stuff them all in randomly, and then I just start doing the regular shuffle. I push the cards into each other a few times, but that was lucky I pulled my crit for both my classes. It wasn't even, she's got one more blessing in her deck too. So, all right. All right, his deck is shuffled. I keep calling him a him. It's not a him. Savas, the Cragheart, they don't have genders. They are a genderless race. It's an it. I know I need an Alabastor, but it's kind of a masculine name, but no, it is a it, not a he, an it. All right. All we have to do is ping this guy, and he's out of there. She'll move quick enough. If Decker King kills it, she can go on a looting spree and just start collecting coins. She does not have her end of turn looting, so she's going to have to pick up coins one turn at a time, unfortunately. All right. So, draw. Special 2, which is Summon Vermling Scouts. You're not going to get that opportunity, sir. You're going to be dead. Here we go. She is going to use the top part of... first, no, Decker Kane gets to go first. He's swinging. Let's let Decker Kane be the hero and kill the boss. Boss is dead. Good job, Decker Kane. Do bosses drop coins? I don't know if they do or not. I'm going to say they do, but I don't think I'm going to end up picking up this coin anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. The dungeon is clear, but the scenario's win condition is kill the Overseer and loot the treasure tile. I have not looted the treasure tile yet, so the dungeon is not over, which means it's looting time. Until we pick up that treasure, the scenario does not end. So Cragheart's going to run over here, and he's going to collect the 4 coins sitting here in the middle with his loot action after his rest turn is over. And she's just going to pop around and collect coins all over the place. She has not shuffled her deck back in yet. So she actually has all the time in the world right now. This is wonderful. There's nothing to attack. We just got to optimize our running around and collecting coins. This is the first time in all the scenarios I've done for this game, both my main campaign and the other, that we have time to loot. Everything is dead. The scenario didn't instantly end when everything was dead, and we could just loot things. Oh, crap, I forgot battle goals. I even put them there sideways so I wouldn't forget them. Well, let's put them out and see what they would have been. We'll use our best guess on this. Well, hers is loot no money or treasure. Or his is loot no money or treasure. Not happening. The other one is allow none of your character allies to become exhausted. Okay, so if he doesn't exhaust by the end of it, he gets a check mark. Your hit point value must be equal to or less than 2. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. I think that's going to be the more likely one. Okay. She can't take any more damage, so... that's actually good. Both of those are perfectly fine, and we have a chance of actually getting them. So, Decker King killed the boss. It's her turn now. She is going to move for 4. We're going to have her go 1, 2... let's have her go here, because she's got jumping abilities she can do, too. Or should I start cleaning up the corner first? She's going to bring up all of her cards next turn. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put her all the way out in the corner. She'll collect that coin. We're collecting money, guys. We're picking up all the money on the ground right now. This feels really good. Her other part does nothing, so that ends her turn. These cards go in the discard. And she's going to be using her Reviving Aether next turn. to bring back all our cards. We can actually kill Deckard Cain at that point, because technically when you use a card that's a burn, it has a continuing effect. Like, so your Mystic Ally stays up till the end of the scenario, but I can kill him at any time and suck him back in to add one more card to my Lost Pal, which is kind of cool. So boss is dead, which means my guy is going to do a 99 rest. He draws 2. I can choose which card I get rid of. He gets these back, but the boots is the more important thing. I need him to get over here to collect all those coins. Those 4 coins we left in the first room. We need the loot action, so save that. We need the big move 4 action, absolutely. He's only got 2 turns left, but I can get him over there to get that coin before then. And this one is a move 2 and generate Earth, which doesn't really do anything for him. It doesn't really matter, honestly, which one I take. That's the end of that round. He rested. He healed. Next round. She needs to short rest before this round, so guys, pick a number, 1 or 2. I have to. I need his card so that I can get it back. I could actually resummon him if I wanted to, but there's no reason to. 1 or 2, guys. Which card are we burning? It really, honestly doesn't matter because I'm going to get that card back in just a second anyway. 1. That was Mana Bolt, but that's fine. Because she is going to be using her Reviving Aether this turn. I guess we'll set her initiative to 26, which is the faster of the 2. And then we need to get him on that spot and to use a loot action. That is his entire goal in life, is to get in that spot and use a loot action. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the total move. I can actually do it right now. Let's do that because I can pop my boots. So we'll go with that card with my boots, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces away perfectly. 35 initiative. Let's go. Draw. She goes first. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, every time we know exactly what's going to happen. We'll have her move 1. Instead of move 4, she'll only move 1. And then she's going... That card goes to the discard. We're going to burn Deckard Cain. Sorry, Deckard. And we're going to use Reviving Aether. That card is lost. But we get our whole Lost Pile back. Beautiful. It puts darkness in the room when we do that. It's fine. He'll be back. It didn't kill him. I pushed him back into the dark, and then he'll be back later. After a short break, he'll be back. Okay. That was her entire turn. She moved, got a coin, and picked up that thing. He is going to use the bottom of Massive Boulder as a move 4, tapping his boots to move 6, moving him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and allowing him to collect those 4 coins using his loot 1 action. Boom, 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 and boom. Money. We're going to get so much money on this one. Holy crap. I never get to pick up this money, like this much money, like ever. It's wonderful. That was his turn. Unfortunately, if he ends up exhausting, he doesn't get a check mark. Allow none of your character allies. Oh, so Protector. Allow none of your character allies to become exhausted. If he gets exhausted, it doesn't matter. She cannot get exhausted. If she gets exhausted, he doesn't get the check mark. If he exhausts, we still get the check mark. That's pretty good. Then she needs to make sure she has 5 or total cards left in her hand at the end of the scenario. So I figure he's got 1 turn left, and then he can rest a turn. So she's only going to be able to pick up, I think, 1 more coin. One more turn of coin collecting, and we're going to be leaving the last 4 out, unfortunately. Because she needs to loot that thing pretty soon. Wait, he's only got 2 cards left, right? Yeah, unfortunately. So if I put him on a rest turn, what he's going to do... He'll be... No, he's fine. He can exhaust. That's right. He can be the one to exhaust. It's not a big deal. But she needs to have 5 cards left in her hand. Oh, no, I got 1 more card. We're okay. If I long rest him, Then we'll have one additional turn. I'm doing the math so I can try to get as much money as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get back that card, I can get another coin out of him. We can do that. So we're still doing this turn. This turn's not over yet. She did her thing. She got her coin. She got her cards back. He did his thing. He got those coins. Next round. Now we pick the cards we're going to do. He's going to short rest. No, he's going to long rest so he can get his boots back. How many cards does she have left? We actually have to end it this scenario. He's going to short rest. We have to end it this turn if we want to make sure that he can get 2 more coins out of that if we end it this turn. She won't get as many, but I don't think that's a big deal because he got a nice payday this time. What's the objective here? Well, it was to kill the boss. There's 2 objectives. It's kill the boss and loot the treasure tile. We have not looted the treasure tile, so it has not ended yet. We are basically right now just collecting money. This never happens where you kill everything and the scenario doesn't immediately end. But because of the way the scenario works is if I don't loot that treasure tile, nothing happens. No more monsters spawn because the boss is the one that spawned them. So right now we're just kind of collecting money and kind of maximizing our coinage. We're short resting with our guys. So guys 1 through 2, put a number in chat. 1, 2, which card are we burning? We want the move 4. We can take a damage to get rid of it. Number 2, it's the move 4. We're going to take a damage so that we burn the other one. We get our move 4 back. And he takes 1 damage. So this turn, we want him to go first. He's going to collect 1 more coin, and she's going to loot the chest. And the reason why we have to do it that way is she has to have 5 or total cards in her discard pile at the end of the scenario. I have 6 right now. So I have to use 2 cards that do not burn. Or, no, he can do another rest turn. I can actually collect that coin and the next coin. As long as I don't use cards that burn, I'm fine. That's actually fine. Yeah, we can do it that way. If I use basic actions, nothing burns, and she just needs to make sure she has 5 cards in her discard pile. That's perfectly fine. So he this turn, we know what he's doing. She this turn is going to just use a basic move action, doesn't matter, and another card, it doesn't matter. So we're going to give her 36 and him 29. We draw. Might as well go fast. There's no reason to drag this out. He's going to use the bottom part of Massive Boulder to move 1, 2, 3, 4, giving him a money. And heal himself for 4, I guess. He's at full life. Yay. He's done. He goes back in here. He'll be long resting next time. She is going to move 1, collect a coin, and that is all she's going to do. So we put these in there, and then that's the end of that round. Next round, he's going to 99 rest. He can't reach any more money anyway, so it's not a big deal. And she is going to just pick whatever 2 cards. It doesn't matter because she's just going to grab that chest and end the scenario. Draw. Oh, crap. I needed him to go first. Oh, if he's resting. Oh, no, he's fine. He's done. He's done. We run over here. We pick up the chest and it's done. Scenario end. We are done. Conclusion. With the Overseer dead and the diamond in hand, you head back to Jexera to claim your reward. Her bodyguards escort you inside the manor, where you find her somehow different, more harrowed and grim. Wonderful, she exchanges the diamond for a large purse full of coins. This will serve beautifully as the focus for the incantations. I wonder if the cultists even knew what they had here. With this, I can summon an entire army of undead. She turns to you with a strange glint in her eye. So then, are you ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put the control of the city in the hands of the Merchants Guild? Or do you not have the stomach to effect real change? So, there's actually 2 scenarios here. Scenario 11 and 12. That's Gloomhaven Square A and Gloomhaven Square B. depending on the option that we take, we either, I think, don't do what she says or do what she says, but we decided we're going to do everything she says. So we're actually going to be going into Gloomhaven Square A next, and I'm going to put that on the spoilers before we start that so that people popping in the stream know. We get the global achievement, The Dead Invade. The Dead Invade global achievement added to our party. Oh, God. Add. Where is it? The Dead Invade. Also, we get 20 gold each and 1 prosperity, which, by the way, plus 1 prosperity. Gloomhaven's now at level 2 prosperity, which means there's going to be new items in the shop. And any character that we start fresh at this point, so if either of these guys retires, that character is going to come in at level 2 instead of level 1. Let us assign our gold and our XP for these guys. We'll do the XP first. It's worth 6 experience for doing this scenario, so 8 plus 6 is 14 for Amethyst and 10 for Alabaster. 10, 14. So 10, yeah, my Cragheart gets experience slower. 10 for him, put him at 65. And she gets 14, putting her at 88. And then as for gold, we got 20 gold each just for doing that scenario. That was Jaxera paid really well. So we get 20 plus the number of coins times 2, right? Make sure I got that right for the coin amounts. Yep. Coins are worth 2 each right now. So, wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Holy crap. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 30 gold for a Spellweaver. She's at 41. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus 20 is 34 gold for our Cragheart. He's sitting at 45 gold right now. That is really, really good. Oh my God, beautiful. That's so beautiful. We also got 2 check marks. We did both of these. So they each get a check mark. Cragheart gets 1. She gets 1. Beautiful. We already marked off the vermlings that he killed, which was only 3, but that's fine. It's not too bad. I think that was everything. Hold on just a second here and make sure I got everything under control. I think I do. Are we ready for the next scenario, guys? Give me just a few minutes here to set up and spoiler mark the title so that people know what's going on. And then we're going to do the next scenario, and after that, call it a night. And then we'll be resuming after that on Monday. We will not play this weekend because I'm thinking that Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be our new stream schedule. It gives me a day in between to rest my voice. This has been 3 days in a row, which is killing me, honestly. So that will be our new stream schedule. Also, I'm going to go see Avengers this weekend. I got to go see Endgame, see how it ends before the spoilers run too rampant. I've been avoiding Reddit like the plague because people are spoiling Endgame on any Reddit, like any subreddit. They're just dropping spoilers everywhere. It doesn't matter if it could even be the Gloomhaven Reddit. And someone could just be rude and try to spoil Endgame for people. And this is one movie that, like, movie of the decade that nobody wants spoiled. It's like spoiling Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter for those who didn't read the books. You do not do that. Absolutely not. Okay, the rats are done. We can move them out of here. What? That doesn't sound at all like Reddit. Mm-hmm. I can detect sarcasm, even in text. All right. Looks good, looks good. Let's get all these rocks out of here. I don't think I need them for the next one. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. We don't need the rocks. We can actually put those away. I've already pulled out the tiles we need for the next one. It's these right here. Put my rocks away. My little box full of 3D printed stuff. There we go. Beautiful. I already got out all the pieces I need for the next one. They're all sitting off to the side over here. All the traps, pull those away. I think we're actually going to need those for the next one. Boop. Coins. Oop, bye, camera. No, my cards. This is why you always sleeve your cards, boys. If it's a game like this, you're going to be playing a lot. Sleeve your cards. Make them last a little longer. All right, let me... I did everything, right? Let me make sure before I turn that page. Yeah. I have to go into here real quick. World. And we need to add... Unlock scenarios. We just did Diamond Mine Complete. And we're going to be doing Square A as our next one. We actually got locked out of Gloomhaven Warehouse forever. We can never do that one. Oh no. I did that one on my other party. Yep, okay. So this is the scenario we need. Let me re-tag our stream so we don't get in trouble. Scenario number 3. This is scenario number 11. If I put scenario number 11 in here, people will know that this one's getting spoiled. Cool. Alright, so we're back in Gloomhaven. Before we set this up, let us go shopping. We have new items in the shop, guys. New items in the shop. We have a lot of money to spend too. I'm excited. Yeah. So Cragheart is the most money. They actually are pretty even. They're only 4 off of each other. Items. Let's go shopping. What got added to the shop? So the new things added to the shop are the Boots of Speed. At the beginning of a round, after all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your leading initiative value by 10. Pretty good. She doesn't actually have boots yet. She's going to need some eventually. So that's a pretty good card. The Cloak of Pockets. This is a really nice chest piece, but I'm not going to get it because they already both have chest pieces. He's got the leather armor and she's got the Cloak of Invisibility. It makes it so you can carry 2 additional small items. And right now, a small item is like these potions. You can only carry a number of small items equal to half your level rounded up. So right now we can only carry 1 until they get to level 3. Then they would be allowed to carry 2 items. 2 small items. But this gives you an additional 2 on top of your 1 you have. Early, it's pretty good. Then we have the Empowering Talisman. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed small items. That's pretty good. But it's a headpiece. And they're both already wearing headpieces, so we're not going to be getting that. Battle Axe. During your single target melee attack action, turn the attack into this. I used that on my Brute. This was a really nice... It's a one-hander, too, which is really awesome. I used that on my Brute. And it was pretty good. Only problem is I'm playing him more as a range, so I don't think I'm going to get much use of this, but I do have a couple melee attacks that it could make a difference on. Then we got the Weighted Net. During your ranged attack, add a Mobilize to a single attack. That's pretty good. It's a 2-hander, so it would work for either of them, but I'd probably give it to the Spellweaver. That's definitely a contender. Minor Mana Potion. During your turn, create any element. It's pretty good, but I don't have that many consume elements just yet, so I'm not going to use it. And then Stun Powder. During your attack, add stun to a single attack. Melee or ranged. That's pretty good, but it's also a small item. So, do you guys think I should get Weighted Net or the Axe? The Weighted Net for sure. Who do you think I should give the Weighted Net to? Should I give that to the Cragheart or should I give that to the Spellweaver? I want to spend money. I have money to spend. There's no reason not to. So, they both have ranged attacks. but you can only add immobilize to a single attack. And it has to always be ranged, and she's the one with all the ranged. So we're going to buy it for her. She's going to buy the weighted net for herself. That's actually what we're going to do. She is going to buy the weighted net. Item number 19. Buy items for 20 gold. Boom. So let's grab her out of my binder. The weighted net. There it is. She now has 2 hands worth of weapons. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So we're back in Gloomhaven now. So let's go ahead and do our city event. Oh, yeah, we're at Prosperity level 2 now. The person doing the donating will be the Cragheart this time. So let's have him donate to the tree now. Because he's got the most money. She actually has to lose the other one that she didn't end up using. So we're going to pull out her other blessing. She used one of them, but she didn't use the other one. So that gets pulled out. But he, however, I don't know why I put that in there because I'm going to pull him right back out, is going to pay the tree. You get 2 blessings added to his combat deck. Oops. Yeah. I mean, I could have her pay the tree too, but honestly, well, she's got the money for it. It won't give me that extra tick that I need. You know, because of this scenario, I think I'm going to pay the tree also for her. It's going to make her modifier deck a little bit easier. A little bit better. Yeah, we'll have both of them pay the tree. Donate 10 gold. And then she also donate 10 gold. Which means we come over here. We're only going to mark 2, though, on the sanctuary donations to the city. Oh, it already did it for me. And yes, we will give her back the 2 extra crits. I'm counting each one as 2, by the way, for those of you guys that know the game. Every time I do a single donation, I count it as 2. Because it's solo, you don't have as many people donating, so it's kind of hard on the money. All right. Let us set up, or do our city event, and then set up the scenario. Draw a card. You're relaxing at the Sleeping Lion Inn when an immaculately dressed man approaches your table, a fake smile plastered to his face. Ah, you must be the mercenaries everyone is talking about, yes? My name is Lord Greymane. Greymane. And I have a delicate matter to discuss. May I sit? You gesture to a chair, and he sits down with a faint grimace. I am transporting some valuable goods this evening from one of my warehouses, and I have reason to believe that some of the less desirable elements of the city wish to steal them from me. I would like to hire you to help guard with the undertaking. Option A, agree to help guard the goods. Option B, properly decline. You have much better to do tonight. You know what? We're going to decline, because we're rude and we're mean. It's what we do. Or we can earn money from it. What do you think? Should we help or not? Because prosperity is still something we need, even though we want to be bad. First Decker, now Greymane. What universe is this? Do you think we should help the guy or not? I mean, he isn't the city, you know. But what do you think is the better option? Help or no help? Is that a yes? Sure. Okay, we'll help him. Let's help him transport the goods. If our reputation is greater than 9, which is not, so otherwise we read, you head to the warehouse and are immediately set upon by a group of thieves. However, they prove no match for your expertise and are quickly dispatched. Greymane thanks you. Gain 5 experience each and 10 collective gold. Ooh. Very nice. Remove the card when done. 5 experience each and 10 collective gold. That was really worth it. 5 experience each. I like that. I like that a lot. Puts him up to 92. No, 93. Sorry, 93. He's only 2 experience, or she's only 2 experience away from leveling. Oh, too bad it wasn't 10. And then he is still 25 away. He doesn't level as quick as her. And then 10 collective gold. When this happens, I can kind of choose who I want to give the gold to. Cragheart still got a lot of money, so I'm going to give the whole 10 to her. When it says collective, you get to choose how you want to distribute the money. Okay. And now we're going to do our road event on the way to the dungeon. Road event. Draw a card. Walking along the edge of the forest, you begin to hear strange unfamiliar sounds coming from beyond the trees. You stop and listen closer. There's a rhyme to the sounds. With that and that you establish, you begin to pick out different human voices in the mix. You'd venture to say that the noise vaguely sounds like chanting. Ooh, a bunch of humans are chanting. Head into the forest to investigate the chanting. Option B, keep moving down the road. No need to get mixed up in whatever's going on. Should we go see what the chanting's about or not? What do you think? Let you guys help make the decision on this one. This is kind of a big map. Chanting sounds spooky. But sure, let's do it. What do you think, Dark Templar? What would your option be if you could weigh in? Say go for it? Okay, let's go see what all that chanting's about. I mean, it could be a group of necromancers or something, which would be kind of bad, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see what it is. Option A, let's head into the forest and investigate the chanting. You quietly move through the forest toward the noise. Eventually, you come upon a clearing where you see a circle of cultists performing a strange ritual. One of them notices you and shouts at the others. The situation devolves into a bloody battle. You are, of course, victorious, but it saps some of your strength. Ooh, we gain 5 experience each, but we lose 1 check mark each. So she's going to level, but she can't level until we get back to town. Lose 1 check mark each hurts. 5 experience each, and we each lose 1 check mark. That's not great. Well, she loses a check mark. He loses a check mark. He goes up to 75 experience. And she goes up to 90... Brain, 98. But she cannot level until we get back to town. So, okay. She'll be level 3 after this scenario. So, let's set up the actual scenario now, shall we? Ugh. So, how's everyone doing tonight? You guys all having a good evening? This is very, very, very big. I'm going to need more space than this. I'm going to need a lot more space than this. If we go like that. I don't know how much of that corner I'm going to need up there, but I think we'll be okay. He's going to have to move this way, though, to make room for this last room here. Trying to see how it's oriented. That's a big scenario, guys. Look how big it is. That's a very big scenario. I think we're going to have to leave it like this. We're going to actually move his character mat over here. Let's move these down here. And put him up here. Just because there's like no room for him otherwise. That'll be very interesting. His modifier deck will stick over here also. That's the best we can really do. We're entering from this room over here. Ooh, it's a lot of undead. Okay, that's not good. As for doors, there are 3 doors in here. So I need diagonal door number 1. We get to use our nice little doors. Let's move the camera over here because this is where we're starting. And then we need a flat door. And a diagonal door. Which the entrance is at the top part of this right there. Okay, in this first room there is a lot of stuff. Holy crap. And we spawn all of it. There are 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things in this room, and they all spawn. Holy crap. Holy crap. That is crazy. 9 things? Wait. Hold on. I have a feeling I know how this is going to go. I have a feeling that I know how this is going to go. I don't think the undead are our enemies right now. That's my best guess, because I don't think with 2 people you'd physically be able to kill all of these things. It wouldn't be possible. Remember, the reason we're here is we're here to overthrow the military and put Gloomhaven's leadership in charge of the Merchant Guild, which I believe Jexera is part of. And then we have 1 archer and 2 knights. Nothing is elite? No, nothing's elite. 1 archer and 2 knights. That is the first room. Let's actually read the scenario now. Gloomhaven Square A. The objective is to kill the captain of the guard. Also, there is a 1. There is a 1 on this door, which leads me to believe that the captain of the guard is in that room. Jixera's plan is troubling, but it is certainly sound in some dark, twisted sense. You've seen the guards on the wall. They can barely fight back the vermlings, and their taxation is strangling the town and your own pocket. With an army of undead, the merchants can govern the city into a new age of prosperity and keep it safe from the forces outside the walls. So, are you ready to take the fate of this city into your own hands, mercenaries? You nod in assent. My army is ready. We march for the Ghost Fortress. A commotion in the foyer startles you away from Jexera's rally. Rushing into the room, you see a troop of soldiers standing over the bodies of Jexera's Inox guards. Oh, her 2 guards were killed. Oh. The soldiers killed them. Ooh, there's more. This ends now. RGS points a bow at you, so this is the Quattral guard person. I tried to warn you. Do you have any idea what you're unleashing upon the city? It's too late, Jexera spits from behind you. They can't stop us. My army has already dispersed the city. It will only grow until every guard falls. Jexera turns to you. Head to the Ghost Fortress. If the captain of the guard falls, any resistance to the new order will fall soon after. Special rules. All living bones and living corpses are allies to you and enemies to all other monster types. Yep, they're our allies. So all of the undead are our allies. And we don't do anything else until we get to that door. So that is everything. So when we get to the door, we read the next part, put up the map. Let me put everything in here. Holy crap. We're going to set the scenario. She's not level 3 yet, so the scenario level does not go up. Thank God. This is scenario number 11. Got it. And we are adding in 4 skeletons, all non-elite. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are adding in 2 corpses, non-elite, 1 and 2. We're adding sitting guards, non-elite, 1 and 2. And then city archer, non-elite, number 1. That is everything. We are ready to start the scenario. Kind of a weird setup here, but in order to get everything in and make it look good, this is kind of what we had to do. All right, here we go. We got our cards. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're good. All right, so I guess we just start throwing things at the archers. We want to get the door open. So the enemies will not open the doors. That's how it works. They do not open doors. We have to open doors for them, because they use monster AI. So let's kill off these things first. I think we can open up with our Spellweaver's big fire attack again. I think that would be a good idea. Open up with fire orbs is always a nice strong opening. Oops. There we go. It's a nice strong opening to open up with fire orbs. And I can actually put this a little bit closer so you guys can see what's going on. She doesn't have to move, so let's use that bottom that also doesn't attack. Her initiative is going to be 36. And then him, what is he going to do? He is going to probably throw a rock at them, because it'll splash to other people. They're going to do all the tanking for us, which is wonderful. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about things jumping at us. It's great. Massive boulder for sure. And then I guess that's it. Is there anything else we really want to do? Not really. Where's that +2 to all my ranged attack? +1 to all your ranged attacks this turn. Let's do heavy. Put the heavy swing in there. We'll do heavy swing into... yeah, that'll make the boulder a little more powerful. So he's going to move at 57, and she's going to move at 36. We can actually choose slower initiatives now. It's pretty cool. Here we go. Draw. Undead gets to go first. They shield 2 and heal. That does nothing. Okay, great, guys. Good job. The big guys, though, holy crap, they're hitting for 5, and they're pushing. So living corpse number 1 is going to smack guard number 1 for 5 damage. Guard number 1 takes... holy crap, these guys are going to get destroyed. We're going to steamroll them. The other one, same. It also takes 1 damage to itself. So remember, corpses, they hurt themselves with everything they do, usually. Corpse swings at number 2, dealing 6 damage. Holy crap, this might be really quick. Corpses are done. My turn. We are going to go ahead and, for her, use flame orbs. Targeting 3 people. She gets 3 experience. And she's swinging for 3 each one. So she swings for 3. Let's do the archer first. 2 damage to the archer. Then we'll swing at guard number 1 for 4. He dies. And then the other guard also dies. Well, this is this may go very quick, guys. We are like gonna steamroll this one. That is crazy. All these tiles aren't pushed in really well. There we go. Wow. This is going to go so fast. Like, my guy's not even going to be able to really throw his rock effectively. That was the top part of hers. She puts fire in the room. We should just have him go open the door, right? If everything's already dead, we might as well not waste the turn so that our allies can start running in their next turn. She still has another attack, though. She can use... oh, no, she doesn't. It's a range of 2, and she's 3 away from that guy. So she's going to use it only as a basic move 2 to get closer to the door. And that is all that she is going to do. I'm not worried about being in range of them because we're gonna slaughter them. Like, it's not gonna be hard at all. Neither the fire does burn, so that goes bye-bye. I need you guys to actually be elsewhere. We're running out of room here. All right, so she's done. He's next. I was going to throw a rock, but I'm not worried about that guy. It's going to die very quickly anyway. Guard's gone. He is going to use the bottom part of massive boulder. Then instead of throwing a boulder, we're just going to run in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. We're coming for you, Mr. Guard Leader. We are coming for you. Spawn the room. In that room, there is one elite guard. Sitting right here. Right there. We actually have to change our active camera because we're coming in. There we go. We're coming in, boys. And then, wow, there's more undead in here? There are 4 more living corpses. Holy crap. What the hell? This is... Oh. We are going to be... This is easy. This is so easy. 4 more living corpses. They all spawn on 2-player. They're all our allies. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely insane. Guys, are you seeing this? More allies. They just keep coming. I can't physically show all this. There's just too much. There's too much stuff. Holy crap. They just keep coming. Alright. And there's also more guards, though. So there are 2 more non-elites and 1 more elite. No, sorry. 3 non-elites and 1 elite guard. So we'll put number 2 as the elite. And he spawns... Is that a guard or an archer? That is actually an archer. Let me make sure I do this right. So he was a guard. That's correct. The elite is the archer, not the guard. Elite archer gets put right here by the door. And then one more non-elite archer. Who goes right here. And then 2 more non-elite guards. We're going to run out of standees here. We're really going to run out of standees. Holy crap. Oh, sorry. There's actually a 3rd archer. There's just so many things. So many things. He goes there, and that's actually another archer, not another guard. Then I got to plug all these into the app. Holy crap. Okay. Those are all the things that spawned. Let's add them all. So we're adding living corpse number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Add 3, 4, 5, and 6. Guys, I gotta kill that Gloomhaven thing. There's too many enemies. I have to hide this right now. It's too big. There's too many things. Skeleton warriors. No. And then we add guard elite number 1. City guard elite number 1. And then we add archer regular elite number 2. And we add non-elite archers number 3 and 4. Non-elite 3 and 4. And then we add 1 more guard non-elite number 2. Everything is now added. Holy crap. Look at this. We have to scroll. Well, almost. The guard's not there, but holy crap. That is a lot of things, guys. We have an undead army. Undead army at our disposal. It's still my turn. I moved 4 and opened a door. And that is unfortunately where I stop. Ooh, okay. They're going to be coming at me. I put myself in a very bad place. I need to get behind my undead warriors. Actually, no. So I finished my turn, and then these guys that just came in, these guys get to go first. these guys are going to be moving in at him. He's going to target onto them, not me. So I think we're good. Oh, wait, no, they're not moving. They're only attacking. Oh, they're all going to take a damage. That sucks. That's okay. It's not horrible, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We just have to back up as soon as we can on our next turn. So I moved 4, and then I can't really do the attack. Well, actually, no, I can. Sorry. Top part of heavy swing is a 3 damage push 1. And I can hit this archer right here. It's a melee attack. So we're going to swing for 3 damage at the archer, which is archer number 1. Which has 1 life left. Oh, that's okay. It also has push 1, which I'm actually, yeah, I will push it 1. We'll push it this way. And we're doing that simply because we want it to target the living corpse, not my mage next turn. He's done, and neither of those cards burned. I'm running out of space, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to like take up the space over there. I'm going to put his cards down here. These are non-burned. The burned will go... I'll put the burned over there. These are the non-burned cards. Okay? Just to kind of keep track of everything. Or, actually, no. I can just move his modifier deck over here. I'll do that. There we go. No more space. We're running out of space. Okay. So, archers are up next. First up is archer number 2. This one here. She is going to... She has a range of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. She's out of range. She does nothing. Next up is this archer. She is going to be swinging for 4. Her target is the living corpse nearest to her, and she will have disadvantage. She does not move, so she's stuck with disadvantage. She's swinging for 5 damage at living corpse number 2. Yeah. It would see both of these two are adjacent to her, but the one it hits is the one with the lowest initiative because we're right next to each other. So yeah, she's going to be swinging at him for 4 damage with disadvantage. Critical miss. She takes the critical miss and does nothing. Next up is archer number 3. Well, these two actually, they both have a range of 5. They can't reach, so they do nothing. Archers are done. Next up are the guards. This is the one that might... Actually, no, they're only moving for 1. We're fine. Guard number 1 is going to aggro onto 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. These are closer. It's going to go this way. It moves 1, and it attacks and does nothing. That's all it does. He's actually looking that way. And as for the other people... Turn these the right way. There we go. Guys, this is crazy. We're marching. We're marching on here. This is amazing. I love this scenario. I love it so much. All right. They're done. Actually, no, the other one's going to march forward 1. And that's all. Next round. Yeah, I guess we're running in there. Let's do it. We want to give room so our other guys can do their stuff. So let's just get in range of this guy and try to hit him. I mean, it's not a bad thing if we don't do anything, but we have a lot of friends that need to catch up behind us. So we can actually just kind of move forward and hang out and maybe do a big ranged attack. I have it here. I have a really big range 5 attack on this guy. So we'll give him that. And then he also has a heal, so I can heal some of the undead. Which healing undead doesn't hurt them in this game, unfortunately. I have a loot 1 action. Why not? Let's do it. Why not? So he's going to move at 35. Like, I'm not in any stress right now. Nothing is really going to hurt me. Her, I want her to move into the room, so let's give her one of her move 4s. That one's fine. And we'll give her a nice range of... What's a nice big range that she's got? Not really anything. We don't want to summon Mystic Ally because that would create a lot of body blocking problems. So we're just going to give her... she may or may not be in range to actually use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, she might not be in range to use this anyway, but that's fine. All right, so that is what we were going to do. Here we go. Hers is 26. And we draw. That's a lot of things. Skeletons go first. They move 4. Their target is him. No, actually, no, her. She's the first target. Damn it, she didn't die yet, so skeletons are going to be kind of dumb and they're going to group up on her. They move 4, attack 1. This is skeleton number 1, which is this guy here. He's going to move through me because I'm an ally. He's going to hit her for 1 damage, swinging, killing her. Good job, Skelly Boy. You killed her. Leaving a gold down on the ground. And she was archer number 1. She is out of there. And then we have... now they're actually going to aggro onto him. 2 moves next, which is this one. Movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be this way, actually. And then the next one is a movement of 4, which is number 3. 1, 2 is as far as it can go, unfortunately. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the end of their round. They're coming. My horde is coming. Amethyst is up next. She is going to use her move 4 with jump. It doesn't really matter. I don't really need the jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to be swinging at the guard for 3 damage. Range 3, generating light in the room. She swings for 3. 4 damage to guard number 1, Elite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done. None of that burns. God, this is just like easy peasy. We are swarm. I think this dungeon is meant to be like just really easy, really swarmy and easy. I'm up next. I could try to hit the guard again. I could immobilize him. There's no earth in the room. I can't immobilize him actually. Loot 1. I wish I could be in that spot where the skeleton is so I can vacuum up all that money. So we're just going to use the bottom part as a loot 1 to grab this coin. I mean, I could actually, I could use a, no, I can't move and loot at the same time. It's not going to work. So we're going to loot that coin. And then with the top part, he has a range 5, attack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is in range. Swinging for 2 at the guard. Ah, nothing. Crap. If I had earth, I could also immobilize him and get an experience, but I didn't. None of that burns. Doing so good. This is amazing. All right. Now all of the AI has to go. Here we go. One thing I'm looking forward to when the digital version of the game comes out, all the AI is going to be handled on its own. So you don't have to calculate all this, move them all by yourself. When the digital version of this game comes out, it's going to be amazing. All right. Guards are up first. They move 1 and attack and then strengthen themselves. Strengthen gives them advantage on their... It's the opposite of muddle, so it gives them advantage on all attacks till the end of their next turn, I believe. So guard number 1 aggroes onto these guys, moves 1. He's going to hit number 3 for 3 damage, modified. 3 damage to living corpse number 3. 1, 2, 3. Then he's going to strengthen himself. And then number 2, which is this guy, is also going to aggro onto the corpses. However, his movement's only 1. That's all he does. He also strengthens himself too, though. So he strengthens himself. And that is the end of their turn. Corpses are next. They have a move 1 and an attack of 3. We start with corpse number 1. He's in the back, so he moves 1. These guys in the back are going to be less than useful. He can't move any closer, so he doesn't move at all. Number 3 goes next. Number 3 is going to swing for 3 at the city guard, dealing 4 damage to city guard number 1. That's an archer. He has 1 life left. Oh, no, he has an 8 shield. I didn't notice that. Sorry. So guards have an 8 shield, 1 and 2 for non-elites and elites. So he does -2. And they probably have more health than they should. But we would have swarmed through that room anyway. It wasn't a big deal. We did over damage on everything. I probably calculate out differently, and I'm going to get hear about it in the comments later, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're having fun. We're playing the game. We're doing our best. Okay, so next up is number 4. Same thing. I'm going to swing at him for 3 damage. 6 damage minus 2 because he is an elite with 2 armor. So 4 damage. He does die. Boop. Good job, Living Corpse. You did good. You killed that guy. You destroyed him. All right. Next up is Living Corpse number 5. They only have movement of 1, so these guys are actually stuck in the back. They do not move at all. Living Corpses are done. Next up is Archers. The Archers are going to aggro onto them. Probably this Living Corpse right here. She goes first. Their range is 6. Her range is 6, so she can just shoot this guy right off the bat. We can move our camera in just a little bit more. I think that's the good cinematic angle we got there. We're coming in, boys. We're coming in. All right, so, yeah, she's going to swing for 5 damage at Living Corpse number 3. Oh, and she has Pierce 2 on her attacks, and she has Innate Shield 1 on the elite. So she's piercing for 2 with 5 damage. He has no armor anyway, so it's not a big deal. She swings and hits him for 4. So Living Corpse number 3 takes 4 damage. He's at 2 life. We have to keep our undead boys alive. Next up is Archer number 3. Range of 5. She's already in range. She's going to be swinging for 4. 5 damage, killing him, unfortunately. Bye, buddy. Wait. I don't know if he drops coins. Because he's an ally, but he's still a monster. I gotta look that up. This has never happened before. I honestly don't know if they drop coins or not. Like, I am legit befuddled. Let's look up whether or not they drop coins if they're allies. Elemental infusions. Active bonuses. Shield. Loot. End of turn looting. I'm looking for monster deaths. Monster turn. Here we go. Monster focus. Monster attacks. Monster healing. Monster movement. Bonus abilities. Looting. Auto bosses. End of round. Round tracker. I honestly don't know, and I might look it up. Scenario rules: spawning, locked doors, obstacles, pressure plates, objective tokens, name monsters, campaign overview. It'll be back here with coins. Actually, loot 27. Looting allows you to pick up monsters. Affected by monsters' positions. If a treasure chest is looted, we only... It doesn't say whether or not monsters drop loot if they're an ally. I'm sure it does. Like this rule book is actually really, really good. When a monster dies, a money token is also placed in a hex where it died if the monster was not summoned or spawned. Yeah, when a monster dies, it is a monster, it is an ally, but it's still a monster, right? Wait, no. So everything's either an ally or a monster. They are considered monsters because they're the guards. They are allies. I actually just now put that 2 and 2 together. So monsters and allies are opposites of each other. They're not monsters, they're allies right now. They do not drop money. That makes sense. Now I know. Sorry, Corpsey. You died, boy. You did good, though. That was Archer number 3, and the Archer number 4 does the same thing. It has a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is in range of Corpse number 4, so it's swinging at it for 5. Oh, wait, no. It only has a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's short by 1. So it does not attack. And it doesn't move anyway. Next round. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. Doing good. Our horde is coming in. Let us start whittling those guys down. We need to start hitting those archers in the back. They're hurting our buddies, and we don't like that. We'll have her move at 20 and use the top part of that to get a nice damage in, but she has to get within range 3. 1, 2, 3. She needs to move at least 3 this turn. Which I can't do unless I do that. That is fine. Her initiative is going to be 20. And his initiative is going to be... I need to get him in range too. So 1, 2... What can I move here? Move to heal all adjacent allies 1. Ooh, I can heal my buddies, actually. Are my skeletons hurt at all? No, they're not. Are my... He's hurt. No, I can't really do that. I suppose for him, he needs to get out of that doorway. He's blocking the rest of my buddies from being able to do things. So we need to move out of their way so that they can move through here. I need to move him at least 3. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pop boots to get him out of there. Because I don't... Actually, no, here's a move through right here. I had 2 more cards. That would be the bottom of Dirt Tornado, and we'll give him a top thing. She's consuming the light that's in the room. I think he needs a top action. If he's going to move 1, 2, 3, I'm going to put him 1, 2, 3 right here. I don't want to create a funnel, though. I should probably pop my boots just to move 1 more. Yeah, we're going to pop our boots to move 1 more. So that way we'll also be in range 3 to start hitting that archer in the back. And for that, I think we're going to throw out... Actually, we can pop a heal on that guy that's hurting down there. The big abomination guy. Actually, no, he didn't take any damage because she was out of range. Let's go ahead and get our backup ammunition set up. He's going to move very slow. Ooh, I don't want him to move slow, though. I need him out of that doorway, like, now. So we have to make him move fast. Yeah, we need him to go really fast to get out of that doorway. I think we'll use the heal 4. Is there anything in range of him that he can heal for 4? Not really. Nothing was really hurt all that bad. Let's save it then. We're just going to grab our really fast card, but we won't be using its thing as we can't reach anything with it. So his initiative is going to be 13 because we need him to move out of that doorway. Here we go, guys. Sorry it took so long. There's a lot of things on the board to consider. Oh god, I'm glad I made him go quickly. I actually don't want to do that now because he's going to be in range of their attacks. I don't want him to move very far. So instead, I'm going to move him. What are they? So hold on, the skeletons are each moving for 3. So they can do a little bit of leapfrogging. No, they'll be fine. They'll be in front of me by the end of it. These 2 will be moving forward. It's all good. So he can actually still do what I was going to do. 1, 2, 3 is his base movement, but I'm going to move him 1 more. These skeletons will move 1, 2, 3 and get up in here. But they'll be targeting me because I'm closer, so I have to put him here. So we're only going to go 1, 2, 3 and not pop the boots. That way this skeleton will actually be up here and will be the focus target instead of me. That's more important. I don't want to get smacked by those archers. That was the bottom of Dirt Tornado for the movement. Put my discard pile over here. And then... No, my discard pile's up here. I moved it. And then the top part of this is a attack 3 melee kind of thing, but we're not going to do it because nothing's in range of me, so he's done. We got him to move out of the doorway so our skeletons can get up and in there. Next up is the archers. Oh, wait, that's what I didn't want to do, because they're... Yeah. Instead of moving him, I'm going to take that back. Sorry. We're going to do nothing on his turn. He's going to stay in the doorway. Everything else is going to walk through him, so I'm not that worried about it. Except the 2 corpses. He's a little in the way. So let's just have him back up 2. He'll get back 2, let the undead get in there, and handle everything else. Right? I think that's the best thing we could do. He'll back up. Everything's good. Here come the archers. They're going to be swinging Amethyst, though, which kind of sucks, but I can't really do anything about that. They have a range of 4 and 5. They're actually out of range of her, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're just out of range. So they don't attack anything, but they all create an adjacent trap nearest to the closest enemy. So there's 3 archers, we need 3 traps. Elite goes first, puts a trap here. Next one goes next and puts a trap here. And then one puts trap here. And the reason they do it that way, this one you would say there's no adjacent enemies. Well, it just goes out one further when there isn't a space for one. That is all they did, is they put a bunch of traps down. And those are... What kind of traps are those? Those are 3 damage traps. So remember, those are not 2 damage stun traps, which you will see later in the scenario. Those are 3 damage... just 3 damage traps. They are not stun traps that we will see later. 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. That's what they are. Okay. They are done. Next up is the city guards. There's actually only one of them. He is going to armor up by 2. So he's got 3 armor right now. And he's going to retaliate. Let me make sure that's right. So if I turn off calculate... Oop, don't do that. If I turn off calculate stats, if I go to settings... It's armor plus 1. Okay. So the actual thing is... He'll have 2 armor this turn, and he'll retaliate for 2 for anything that hits him. Not great, but it should be okay. Amethyst is up next. She is going to be... I know there's no room to really put my cards down so you guys can see what's going on. It's really glary right there, too. Is there a good spot I can put in? Not really. We'll just hold them out here. All right, so what she's going to do is she's going to... 1, 2, 3. It's out of range. So she's going to move forward 1, 2, using the bottom of Impaling Corruption as a basic movement. Well, it's a forward movement anyway. And then she's going to use the top part of Frost Armor as a 2 damage, 3 ranged attack, consuming the earth that's in the room, so it's a 3 damage ranged attack. She gets an experience for doing that. And she's swinging for 3 at the guard. And because it's range, he won't do the retaliate. But remember, he's got 2 armor up, so we need to deal extra damage. 0. Well, that wasn't great. It only does 1 damage to him. That guard is going to be annoying. Alright, she's done. Next up is the Living Bones. So starting with Bones number 1. You are right here. You're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Next up, Living Bones number 2 is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Living Bones 3. 1, 2, 3. Living Bones 4. 1, 2, 3. Living Bones are done because I can't get range of everything, but they're out here. They're ready to go. The undead army marches on. They have range on corpse? Who has range on corpse? This turn they do, don't they? 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, she does have range, doesn't she? We'll back up a little bit and do their attack then. Nothing else is attacked anyway. So there was the turn before they didn't do anything. So we're gonna go Archer. Thank you for calling that out. We're gonna go Archer number 2. It swings at this corpse right here because those guys weren't there yet. Gonna be swinging for 3 damage. 1 damage. Okay, 1 little damage. And then same with the Archer number 3. Non-elites have range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be this one again. Swinging for 2. Complete miss. And then the last one does not. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one does not have range on it. These weren't here yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not in range of her either. That's it. So all it really did was it was an extra 1 damage to this corpse. That's all. It did burn their complete miss, though, but that gets shuffled back in at the end anyway. That's actually a good thing that it burned that, because the corpses use the monster's the monster deck, and the monsters don't have a critical miss in their deck right now. That's really good. Here we go. The corpses move 1 and hit for 4 and poison all adjacent enemies. Starting with corpse number 1 in the back. These guys are never going to catch up. They're just going to be moving really slow. Corpse number 2, same thing. Corpse number 3 is dead. So corpse number 4 moves in 1. He's going to be swinging for 4. 5 damage, -2 because of his shield, so it deals 3 damage to him. And it does poison him. However, he does get retaliated by 2. That's fine. They're meat sponges. Next up is corpse number this one. Corpse number this one. It moves 1. It moves 1. That's everything. That's the round. Pretty good. All right, next up. That was our cinematic camera angle. Yeah, I have a feeling, because when I entered this room, there was a bunch of ones that spawn here. I have a feeling there's going to be more spawning in the next room. So we want to let them soak, let them deal damage. Yeah, let them take the damage. It's not a big deal. My guys aren't burning cards or taking damage. That's good. They're at high health, my heroes. All right, so next we're going to... Cragheart needs to catch up. He's way in the back. Do I have a nice move 4 for him? No, I have a move 3. And I have a heal 4, but I don't want to really heal them because they'll die anyway. It's not that bad. So who's going to move 3? 1, 2, 3. I may end up popping boots to get him in there a little bit quicker, though. And then as for his second thing, there's really nothing I want to do, like, at all. Because there's no point, because everything's getting swarmed by the horde. I think I'm going to set up his backup ammunition now. Might as well get it set up now for later. And we'll just have him do a basic movement while popping his boots to move a little bit quicker in there. And that'll be all he does. We'll do this one, though. No, that hits allies. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. I'll do that, actually. That way I can soften up my guys in the back, which I'm okay with. That's perfectly fine. He'll move at 29. They take damage. I'll get more later. Everything's good. It also generates an earth, which may or may not be useful for next turn for someone to consume. And then she's only got 2 cards left. So she is going to move at 91, actually. And the reason I'm going to have her move at the 91 as opposed to the 7 is because I want her to have that earth out that he generates for her. So she's going to move at 91. Draw. Okay, skellies go first. First up is skeleton number 1. They move 1 and attack for 2 and then heal themselves for 2. None of them are hurt, so it doesn't matter. He moves 1. Number 2 moves 1 and is going to attack guard number 2. He swings for 2, dealing 3 damage. He only has he has no guards have armor. Yeah, he's got 1 armor, so he deals 2 damage to it. It's poison though, so it dies. Poison takes 1 additional damage. The guard dies. Very nice. All right, and he heals for 2. The retaliate doesn't trigger because he died. Wait, does the retaliate trigger because he died or no? I'm not sure about that one. Let me know if it does, and I'll add the damage on. I assume it's. I don't know if they hit at the same time or because it died. In some RPGs, kind of games like this I play, they clash at the same time, but the damage always goes through before one falls off at the end of turn and dies. But let me know. I'm not going to stop to look at that. Moves for 1. And they are done. Wait, no, 4 didn't move yet. Oop. And then they're done. All right, so next up is Alabastor. He is going to use the bottom of this as a move 2, and he's going to pop his boots to move 4. We just need to get up and in here. He's going to deal 1 damage to both of the skeletons, number 1 and 3. It's not ideal, but I'm not really worried about them dying. He also generates an earth by doing that. That's the reason why I wanted them to take a damage. They'll take 2 damage. I generate an earth. That's fine, because she's going to be consuming it to do some damage this turn. And then he's also going to put up his backup ammunition, which I'm going to stick up here. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. We'll put it right here because we're not going to be in that room for a while. And we put the little dot on it. He's got 4 charges of ranged attacks that'll hit 2 things. That's the only card he's burned too. And it's not even burned, it's continuing. Next up is the archers. They have move 1, range of 4 and 5. So she has 5 range. 1, 2, 3. This is her target. She's going to be swinging at the bones for 4 damage, or so for 5 damage with Pierce 2. 5 damage ignores the armor, so there's 5 damage to bones number 4. Bones number 4 unfortunately dies because of the Pierce. It's an ally. It does not drop a coin. The non-elite ones have a range of 4. So 1, 2, it would be 1, 2, and the bones went faster, so she wants to hit this one. She's going to be swinging at it for 3 damage. 3 damage piercing, so number 2 takes 3. That's fine. All right. Next up, we're going to be hitting the last one. She has a range of 3. No, range of 4. 1, 2, 3. She's also in range of this, so she's going to do the same thing. Swing at him for 3. Complete miss. Okay. Archers are done. Next up is living corpses. They are each going to move for 1 and attack for 3. They're not going to be able to attack anything, but living corpse number 1 is first. Then number 2. They're never going to catch up, like, ever. They're just going to be wasting my standees. 1, 1, 1. That's it. Okay. Corpses are done. Amethyst is up next. Let's start splashing some damage out there, shall we? We are going to 1, 2. I'm not in range, so we're going to use the bottom of Aid from the Aether to move 2. That puts me in range of this archer. Then we're going to use the top of Mana Bolt, consuming the earth that we just put in the room with our Cragheart. Swinging at this archer for 3. 3 damage to this archer. I believe it has armor this turn. It does. It has 1 innate armor. Wait, no, sorry. Non-elite does not have armor. So we do 3 damage to archer number 3. Nice. And that gives me an experience for consuming the element. Beautiful. Neither of those burns. She's going to long rest next turn, because I can afford to do it. All right. Next round, Amethyst is going to 99. And Cragheart, what are you going to do? Let us... we could heal something, maybe. The bones in the front's kind of hurt. We can throw a heal on him. Yeah, let's heal. Why not? Why not? I mean, we're going to have more things spawning when we go in there, so actually probably not. Let's not do that. I'm going to have another question, by the way. There's a lot of enemies in this next room. I need to know what I spawn in first. Do I spawn in the allies first, or do I spawn in the enemies first? I assume it's the enemies first, because I don't have enough standees for the amount of things that are in the room. And spawn blocking is a thing in this game. I assume that the enemies all spawn first before I start spawning in allies, correct? Let me know. We won't heal then because we need to Save up on spawns. I want to get in there and do a forceful storm and disarm them. So if I use the bottom of this as a move 2, I am in range to use forceful storm. Possibly. Hopefully. We will see. 53 will be his initiative. Let's go. Bones move first. They're shielding 2 and they heal for 2. Okay. Next up is Living Corpses. They're moving for 2 and muddling and immobilizing 1 adjacent enemy. Corpse number 1 moves for 2. Corpse number 2 moves for 2. Corpse number 3. 2 would actually be right there. Corpse number 3 is dead. Corpse number 4 is going to move here. Stepping on the trap, unfortunately, because there's no other way to get to it. It was a 3 damage trap, so -3 to corpse number 4. Keep the traps nearby. All right. And he is going to muddle and immobilize number 3 archer. Immobilized and muddled. The swarm is coming. And then next up is corpse number 5. 1, 2. Also stepping on a trap. It's the only way you can get in range. So corpse number 5 takes 3 damage. All right. And then corpse number 6 cannot move any closer than he already is, so he stays put. Corpses are done. Next up is archers. They're getting swarmed. Archer number 2 is going to target one of the 2 living corpses. Going to be swinging at it for 3 with Pierce, and it's going to immobilize it. So she swings at whichever one is closer and lowest initiative, which would be number 4. She swings at corpse number 4 for 3. 1 damage to corpse number 4. Nice. All right. And she also immobilizes corpse number 4, so we can't move. Archer number 3 is muddled. It's also, well, it would get disadvantage anyway because it's got something in its range. It's going to attack corpse number 4, swing at it for 2, no piercing on the non-elites, with disadvantage. She does not get the +2, she gets the -1, so she only hits for 1. Boo-hoo, means it doesn't die. She does immobilize it, it's already immobilized, so don't worry about it. And then the final archer is going to hit this number 5, actually, because it's closer. She swings at number 5 for 2. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And immobilizes it. And that is their turns. Next up is my Cragheart. We are going to be... I'm actually going to go in and do a heal. Let's heal these guys, shall we? We're going to use the bottom part of Forceful Storm to move 2. And then we're going to throw out a heal in an area using Sentient Growth. This is the first time I've used Sentient Growth like this. It is range 3, attack 2. However, it heals all allies in the area. So I'm hitting these 3 hexes right here. And actually, I'm going to pull the door off the hinges here so I can move the camera closer. So you guys can see what's going on back here. Like, the action's right here. We are storming the gate. All right. So he's going to be using Sentient Growth in this little tri-hex right here. It's an attack of 2. So he's going to be swinging first at this archer right here for 1 damage. Archer number 3. No armor on it. And it's going to heal all allies in the area. So corpse number 4 and 5 each heal for 2. Corpse number 4 and 5 each heal for 2. Beautiful. And that's the first time I've used that ability. That was kind of nice. Those go over there. He'll be resting next turn. Next up is her. She doesn't need a heal, but she's going to long rest. HR Ninja, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the ride. Wait, I don't have to randomize it. I can actually choose the card I discard. She always short rests, so this is like kind of nice that I can long rest. This is the first time she's actually long rested the entire game. We need to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. That's a move 4. I might need that. Get rid of Forceful Eruption. It's fine. She'll get it back anyway because of the way that her playstyle works. And that is next round. Cragheart is 99 resting because he's out of cards. Oh, and actually, he's got one more attack on him, doesn't he? Yeah, he can actually add 1 target to his attack. Oh, she's not in range. 1, 2, 3. She's not in range to do another one. That's fine. So I can't use the add target thing on my bonus ammunition thing. So that's all good. All right. Thank you for keeping up on that, Dark Templar. I appreciate it. So next, our undead army is swarming the Citadel. We're going to take down these military people. So what is she going to do? We just got she's in range of 1, 2, 3, that guy. I'm kind of letting the undead do the work. Like, what do I have to do, really? They're doing all of the work. And let's have her get a coin. We'll have her move 2. She'll move at 26. And that's it. Here we go. Most of the work on this dungeon is actually just controlling the monsters. She gets to go first. She's going to be using... I know it's really hard to like... There's like nowhere to put the cards. I'll put them right here. That doesn't glare too bad. Alright, so she's going to be using this as a basic move 2 action to come over here. She'll get this coin at the end of her turn. Should I just put that right where I need to put the coins? That goes there. And then she's going to be using Flashing Burst. I want to use it on the elite in the back. So we can start softening him up. Her up. The archers are female. She's swinging for 3 damage. Crit. 6 damage. It's at 1 life. Oh, actually, no. It has innate shield 1, so it's at 2 life. That's fine. Nice hit. Very nice hit. Lovely. Wonderful. She's done. Next up are the archers. Move 1. They're not going to move at all because there's no way they can get out of disadvantage range. First up is the elite. The elite is going to be swinging at this one. Swinging it there for 2 damage to Living Corpse number 5, which I just healed him so he gets to survive a little longer. He also gets immobilized, but he's already immobilized. And then next up is number 3. It's going to be swinging also at number 4 instead, because that's the lower card. Number 4 is being hit for 2 damage with disadvantage because she can't move out of its range. So it just hits for 2. 2 damage, Living Corpse number 4. It still has 1 life left. Feels good, man. And then the final one is going to be swinging at Living Corpse number 5 for 2 damage. Complete miss. Awesome. And let's see here. Next up is corpses. Ooh, that archer's toast. That archer is so toast. So first up, corpse number 1. None of the moves. So the corpses in the back, these 2 in the back, they're going to do nothing. The corpse in the front, though, however, starting with number 4, is going to be swinging for 5 with push also. And it can push onto the trap. So even if this doesn't kill it, which it probably will, it's also going to push. So swinging for 4. There's its crit. It hits for 8. This archer explodes. Literally explosive punch. It is gone and dead. That is beautiful. All right. Next up is archer Living Corpse number 5. They don't move, so they do nothing else. Each one of them is going to suffer 1 damage and end their turn. So I need to do 1 damage to corpse number 4, 5, 6. All the corpses. Basically deal 1 damage to all the corpses, and that is their turn. Unfortunately, number 4 is going to die. But that is what living corpses do. It's an ally, so it does not drop a coin. Alright. Next up, living bones. They move 2 and attack for 3. Starting with the lowest one, which is number 1. It moves for 2. It is not in range. Number 2 moves for 2. It is not in range. Number 3 moves for 2. We go this way, actually. And it's not in range. That is all that they do. We're coming in, boys. We're coming in. We're going to destroy these archers. Next up is my Cragheart, who is going to 99 rest. He has no damage on him. We can untap his boots. And all we have to do is burn a card. That's his first card he's burned the entire game. That feels so good. We're going to get rid of Unstable Upheaval. It's not my best card. I don't really need the initiative on it. It's my lowest initiative card, but it's not a very good card. And he is done. Next round. I have lots of cards still. We just got to keep trudging away through this thing. So, we're doing good, guys. This is like amazing. We are destroying this dungeon. Having these allies is really cool. There are other dungeons where you have other things that are your allies, but this is the first time I've ever had like a horde of things that are my allies. It's so cool. It is insane. Let's do her first because she's actually in range of those things. There's no elements on the board. Let's see if I can get my Cragheart to generate an element for her. I can with a heal. And we'll have him do a basic move 2 to collect a coin. Let's do a really slow card that I wouldn't normally use. Let's use bottom of crater for that. He's going to move at 29. And she'll have an element because he's going to consume one as long as she moves after 29. We'll move her at 36. No, she wants to use this as a consume element. Actually, she's got 2 different. We'll save the 7. And then she'll use the bottom of that. That's also an attack. So she can do both of those attacks. Actually, no, she's not in range to do that one. That's fine. She can move forward and collect money. Alright, so she's going to move at 36. Here we go. Next round, draw. We move before them. So he's going to use the bottom of crater as a basic movement action. Come over here, collect a coin. My heroes are just like walking with these guys and having a grand old time. And then he's going to use the top of Rumbling Advance as a 4 heal. Puts earth in the room. And we're going to heal our living corpse that's hurting right there. We got you, buddy. Here, have 4 life. You're okay. And then we're going to use her. She is going to use the top part of Frost Armor, consuming the earth we just put in the room. So it's a 3 damage, 3 range attack, and we're going to be hitting the elite. We could hit the elite. The corpses are not moving, so that's a problem. Fruit Blood, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the ride. You can heal the undead. They're allies. There's nothing in the rules that give that whole undead can't be healed, they'll take damage instead. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that D&D rule in this game, so. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and I want to try to kill the elite. I don't like that she's got Pierce in the armor. So we're going to swing at it for 3 damage with the top of Frost Armor. Oh, actually, I have to shuffle before she does anything because she pulled her crit last time. Whew. But yeah, being able to kill the undead is actually really, really nice because they're allies. Heals work on allies. And they are allies to me. I can heal them. Alright. Cut. There we go. Alright, she's swinging for 3 at the Elite Archer. 2 damage. It has innate armor, so it only does 1. It doesn't die. Crap. We tried. That is in my discard. That was that. She does get an experience for consuming the element, though. She's going to be leveling when we get back to town, by the way. Well, she already has enough experience to level because we got it on the road event on the way here. Her bottom action here she's going to use as a... Actually, no, I don't want to be in range. I think I will just forgo it and do nothing. I want these guys to take the... If I move over here to get this coin, which I would like to do, she'll be the target of those two, which I don't want that. So she'll just sit there and do nothing. All right, next up is City Archers. The Elite is going to be swinging for 5 at Living Corpse number 5. 6 damage to Living Corpse number 5. It dies. Perfect amount of damage to kill it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I hate to say that. All right, and the next one is number 3. Oh, wait, sorry, we killed number 3. Number 3 is gone. Yeah, number 3 is gone. It got smashed last turn. Number 4 is going to be swinging for 4 at... It'd be 1. They're equal, so it takes this one because it's the lower on initiative. Actually, it'd be all 3 of us. No, she's actually going to be swinging at Alabaster, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, she's swinging at Alabaster. That sucks. Swing at my mage for 4. Aw. We hadn't taken any damage yet. Speaking of which, I didn't do battle goals. You guys got to remind me of that. I keep forgetting about the battle goals. We're already partway in and we didn't do them yet. 1, 1, 1, 1. For her, take only long rest during the scenario. Explore, reveal a room tile by opening a door. Yeah, I can have her open a door. There's 2 doors to open. We'll give her that one. She didn't open the first door. Wait, did she open the first door? No, he did. The Cragheart did. And then him, your current hit point value must be equal to the maximum hit point value at the end. So don't have any damage on you. Or take only short rest. He already took long rest, so... Yeah, that's the one we gotta take. Okay. So she needs to open that door. Got it. We'll plan for that next round. Both the archers have gone. Next up, skeletons don't move. They just attack. They're not in range or anything. They do nothing. Corpses also do nothing, unfortunately. They're out of range of everything. That sucks. They didn't move at all. Next round. Okay, we need to destroy these 2 things. We're kind of at a stalemate. We need to... I want to open the door, like, really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could actually go open that door right now. I think I'm going to do that and make her invisible in the doorway. That's what I'll do. Let's say you put a plaster on them or something. A plaster? Yeah, I'm going to have her run over there and open the door. And then she's got the cloak of invisibility, so she'll just turn invisible in the doorway if something bad is in there that we don't like. She's going to move to initiative 7. And then he... 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in range 4. I don't think I have anything that is range 4. No, he has to move closer. I need him to move 2, and then he can do an attack. We'll do that. There's no elements to consume. I can make an element. Let's do that. We'll use the massive boulder. We'll throw the boulder at them. And then we'll move 2 and heal adjacent allies and get some healing on them. Sentient growth. Moving at 78, which is very slow. No, we won't do it that way, actually. I don't want to do that. I want to move faster than that. 35. Yeah, that's a little better. If I use that as a basic movement, that's actually going to work out very good. We're good, we're good. 35, 35, 35. We got this. Here we go, draw. All right, they're moving very quickly. She goes first, though. So here's what we're doing. Watch this. We're Reviving Ether. Moving for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have jump, we're able to do that. Open up the door. She is now in the doorway. Set her down carefully in there. And we need to spawn the room. So I'm going to kind of turn the camera angle this way. And we're going to spawn the room real quick. Now, I need help here, guys, with the answer to this. So I assume I spawn the enemies first before I spawn the allies. This room has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 normals I have to spawn, and I only have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 standees. I assume I do the enemies first, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, there's a lot of them too. I spawn the enemies before the allies. That's the way I'm going to put it. It puts me at a disadvantage, but it's the way we're going to do it. Let's put this room actually together. This room is kind of weird, by the way. There's a giant thing in here. These are walls. These are my little wall tokens. Little L walls. They take up 2 spaces each. Yeah, makes a perfect circle. Jack Dancer seems alright, and spawn the closest enemies first in case you run out. Closest to where I am? Is that how it works? Make that as best as we can here. Cool. Thank you. And then also in this room, we have 2 stun traps right outside the door of this room. There is a fountain. Here's my little fountain token that I made. Nice little fountain in the center. There's also some archers that are sitting in there too. I need to grab some of these to make the rooms connected. So we go like that, and the rooms are connected. Making sure it looks good from above, because this is kind of cool. There we go. We'll grab a single one to raise the pedestal of that fountain a little bit. Where are my single ones? There they are. Raise that fountain up just a little bit there. Makes the room look like it's actually all connected to one. Okay. So, spawn time. Monsters. Lots of monsters. Lots and lots and lots of monsters. Do the enemies first. So here we go. Spawn the closest enemies first in case you run out. So we're going to start with all the enemies. We have... Oh god, this is going to take a while. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's so much stuff in here. This is a huge battlefield. Alright, we're going to start with the elite... And then 1 non-elite archer. I'm trying to also go in order of their things. And then there's a no spawn. Up here we have another elite U. Spawning right here. That one doesn't spawn on the single player. In the middle we have 2 non-elite archers. 1 and 2. I actually might not run a standees. I gotta put all my undead minions that are already out here in the courtyard fighting. This is actually the city square, not the courtyard. Shuffle these guys up. One goes here, one goes here. So those are walls. They are obstacles. I have to jump over them, basically. I don't have fly on either of my characters, so in order to do that, I have to actually be able to jump over, which is not exactly easy. Oh boy. What else we got? We got another elite guard. gosh, we're running out of things. Elite guard. I'm just making sure I do it right. There's so many things in here. He sits there. And I gotta plug them all into the app. And then finally 2 more elites. Oh, yeah, sorry. 2 elites and then another non-elite. So we have another elite archer. This is the last archer token we can physically have, actually. And she sits at the very top here. And an elite guard. God, what is this? Battlefield. Oh my gosh. Right in front of the traps. And a non-elite guard. That is all the enemies, which means everything else gets to be an ally for me. Right there. Make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 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 yes. 1 there and 2 there. That is all the enemies, so I can start spawning in allies, and we'll spawn the ones that are closest to us. And Gloomhaven, yes, is still 31% off today. So we start with... I only have 4 standees, so we're actually not going to get a lot of backup here. Normally there would be 4 living corpses over there in the back. And we don't have enough standees for them, so that means they don't spawn. What we have is what we have. Only 1 living corpse is going to spawn back there, and we're going to get 3 more Skelly Bros up here in the front. So we have... Actually, not those. We take the one we had before. 4, 6, and 5. None of our allies are elites, unfortunately. So these 3 are right here in the front with us. We actually don't have as many allies now as I hoped we would. Because they're... Actually, no, I get 2 more. I get 2 more. There's 2 left. 2 standees left. That is every white standee. So they are spawn blocked. So I only lost 2 corpses from spawn blocks. That's actually not too bad. Put the ones closest to me. So we'll do that and that. Oh my god. That is the battlefield. Now we got to plug it all in. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go in order down here. We're adding 4, 5, and 6 skeleton. All non-elite. 4, 5, 6. We're adding a knight. Ooh, there's a lot of elite knights in there. There are 4, actually, elite guardsmen. So we're going to go to the guards. Adding 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 3, 4 elite guardsmen. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it looks like number 5 back there is a non-elite guardsman. Got it. And then of the archers, number 1 is a non-elite. And then in the back, number 3 and 5 in the middle are also non-elites. And the very back, number 6 is an elite. That is it. Holy crap, that is... Oh, corpses. I have 2 more corpses. Number 3 and 4. They're both non-elite. That's the room, guys. And those are all of our enemies that we have to deal with. Holy crap. Guys, do you see that mess? Do you see that mess? It is horrible. It is... This is... Wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I can't really get the camera to like see it all because it's too much. It goes all the way out there. So I'm gonna fall asleep before you finish all that. Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly. And I still have a boss in that final room back there. Oh my god. Well, here we go. Amethyst ran in there. She opened the door. She's not in range of things, so I don't have to worry about... These are the cards I picked for this round. I don't have to worry about them aggroing on me because the skeleton's got it. Save the invisibility cloak. He's going to aggro onto him. And so she used the bottom move, forward jump. So she still has an attack she can use. Actually, yeah, we are going to go invisible because I want those archers to peg me. I do not want those archers to hit me. But before we go invisible, we are going to use the top part of Mana Bolt and deal 2 damage to probably archer number 2, the one that's almost dead. Let's kill it. It's dead. Archer number 2 dies. Now, there are more monsters. There are more things in that last room. More guard. Well, there's a single guard and someone else protect it. So I use bottom of that, top of that. No burns on those. All right. She opened a door, so she gets her check mark. So remember that at the end, we're going to give her 1 check mark. Which is good because they just lost a check mark. Next up is the archers. Oh, she turns invisible. That's right. She turns invisible so that she can't be targeted by the archers right now. Oh, I just muddled her. Let's make her actually invisible. There we go. Which means they just don't focus her. I don't want that one archer to hit her. The archer that is weak. Well, actually, I killed that one. That one's gone. First up is the elite archer number 6. That's the one way, way, way in the back there. Can I move this like... It's hard to see, legit hard to see everything that's up there, but that's a lot of stuff. This is a huge, huge battle. Should have gone to sleep like 3 hours. Go to sleep. I'm sorry for keeping you up. Remember that this VOD will be up on my channel sometime tomorrow, so you'll be able to come back and watch it. And for ease sake, let me look at how long I've been streaming for. I have been streaming for... Where is it? It doesn't have my stream time on it. That should be a Nightbot command, though. Use it, and you'll know exactly how far into the stream I am. Uptime, I think, is the command. Let me look. No, I don't think I actually programmed that yet in a Nightbot. Sorry. Just look it up. It'll be on my channel. You'll be able to watch it later in the VOD. Here we go. We have a lot of work to do. Let's start burning through this. Archer number 6 is going to target Abomination number 3, Living Corpse number 3. She's going to swing at it for 5 damage. 6, 7 damage. Ooh, it dies. Yeah. No, sorry. It's got 9 health. It has 2 life left. Ouch. That's not good. Next up is Archer number 1. Right back there. She's going to target... God, this is so complicated. Bones number 5. Swinging for 4 damage to Bones number 5, who has innate 1 shield, so 3 damage to Bones number 5. Bones 5, 3 damage. Drop my phone. Next up is Archer number 3, which is one of the 2 in the middle here. She has move 1, so she's going to move... Actually, 1, 2, 3. Her range is 3 already. She's already in range. She's going to swing at Archer number... Or at Skeleton number 4 for 5 damage. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 4 damage, actually. Archer 4 takes 4 damage because of its shield. My guys might not be as much help. I got to start blowing some shit up, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Although I have an extra wave of reinforcements who can come in later. Okay, next up is Archer number 4, which is the one right here. I'm invisible, so it doesn't lock it on me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to hit this one because it's lower on initiative. Swinging at it for 4, complete miss. Awesome. Okay. And then Archer number 5 is one in the middle there. It's the last Archer. It's going to swing at Skelly number 4, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. They're same distance, but Skellies act faster in the round. So it goes for the Skelly. -2, so it swings for 2 damage at skeleton number 4. -1. Skeleton number 4 is dead anyway. He only had 1 life. Oh, sorry, buddy. All right. Archers are done. Archers suck. They got to die quickly. We're going to have to jump in there and kill them, too. Otherwise, they're just going to keep hitting us on the way in. Alabaster, you're up. Let's see what we got here. We have work to do. We have to get up there. So probably use the bottom of this as a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get that coin that's sitting there, and we can punch the guy in the face for 3. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We use the bottom part of Massive Boulder to do that, to move 4. Give me a coin. And then we're going to use the top part of Crushing Grasp as a 3 damage melee attack on that one. So 3 damage, 4, 5 damage, and it is dead. That's 1 archer down. Wait, no, it's not. Archer number 4. Oh, it hasn't taken any damage yet. Holy crap. So it takes 5 damage. I didn't realize it hadn't been hit yet. But it's also immobilized, and I put earth in the room. Okay. That's fine. He's done. Next up. Is everything right? Yep, he's done. None of that burns. Guards. City guard number 1 is him. He's not going to move. He's going to swing for 3 damage. Well, actually, he's got a ranged attack, so he is going to back up. The city guards are doing ranged attacks. So he backs up 1 and swings for 3 at this skeleton. Deals 2 damage because of the shield to skeleton number 5. It dies. My army is dying. This is a problem. Next up is guard number 2. It has a move 1. And it's not in range. 1, 2, range is 2. It doesn't do anything. Guard number 3. That's it. Guard number 4 is going to swing at the abomination. Actually, no, it takes a step back away. Whoop. And then it's going to swing for 4 damage, or sorry, for 2 damage to abomination number 4. I'm calling them abominations like wow. And then finally number 5 is the guy way back in there in the back. He's also going to take a step back, and it's going to swing for 2 damage to abomination number 3. Oh, it dies. Crap. We're running out of allies. This is a problem. We need to do some serious damage next turn. They are done. Next up are Bones. Bones, we need you to do something. We need you guys to get up there and do stuff. They have movement of 2. 1, 2. Number 2 cannot move any closer. It's just going to go... No, it stops there. And then he's going to attack the elite for 2. 1 damage. It has a shield of 2. It does nothing. Okay, Bones, you were less than helpful. Abominations. Number 1. It's a move 1. These guys suck back here. They'll never get there. 4 is that one. He's going to swing at guard number 4 for 3. 2 damage, it has innate shield 2. It does nothing. Great. And finally, guard number 6, or sorry, abomination number 6 is this guy. Is it? That's it. We need to intervene because we're not doing much. Do you upload soon after your stream? I have to, so as soon as this stream ends, I can download it. So tonight I'm going to download it and start the upload. It'll be uploaded unlisted on my channel tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I imagine, I'll be able to make it public. So I'll make it public when I wake up tomorrow. Okay? It should be up on the channel by tomorrow morning, if not early tomorrow afternoon. And we're not streaming it all again until Monday. So I'm taking the weekend off to relax. And then also I'm going to go see Guardians. I'm going to go see Avengers. We dropped 11,000 frames earlier. Interesting. Not like we need really crazy frame rate for this game. All right. What are we doing? She's resting because she has no cards. So we're going to long rest with her. That also, she's going to stay invisible for the rest of the round. So that's good for her. Let's put her at 99. And then he needs to get in there and start attacking. If I put him out there too far, though, he's going to take a lot of damage. This is bad. There's a lot of things in there. I think we're going to go for a dirt tornado in the middle of the group there. If I do a move 2, dirt tornado has a range of only 2. Oh no. I have my boots though, so that's fine. Moving as quick as I can to get up there. I could try to disarm the group actually. That's a better thing. Let's not dirt tornado them, let's disarm them. I like that better. We're going to try to go for a disarm on these 3. That will help a lot. We'll use this as a basic move, 1, 2, and then a range of 3 I can disarm them. That's a good thing to do. Let's do that. He's got 38. Let's go! Draw! Oh, he moves so slow. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Guards are just adding shield and retaliating. That's good. Well, it's not great. It's going to be hard to hit them, but whatever. Archers. Move 1, range of 4 and 5, attack of 3 and 4. So first up is archer number 6. Archer number 6 is the one way in the back. It has a move 1, but it cannot physically move out of disadvantage range of the abomination. It's this one back here, by the way. So it's stuck. It's going to attack with disadvantage for 4. It takes the complete miss. So it misses entirely. That abomination lives until another day. Archer number 1 is right there. It also cannot move out because it's also blocked. So it's going to attack with disadvantage on the skeleton for 2. Skeleton number 6 -1. It deals 1 damage. Okay, and then number 3 is in the middle there. It's in range, so it's going to swing at the skeleton for 4. Skeleton number 6 takes 4. It takes 3 because of its shield. It has 1 life left. And then archer number 4 is right next to me. It can't move, so it's attacking with disadvantage at me for 3 -1, so 2 damage to Alabastor. And then finally the last one, which is the other guy in the circle there. Range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is in range of the skeleton. It's going to swing at the skeleton for 2 damage. It does die because it only had 1 life, though. We are out of a front line. This is a problem. It's a big problem. Archers are done. Living corpses are up next. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The corpse is going to get a big punch in before it dies. Living corpses do not move. They all suffer damage, which is sucky. 1 and 2 are just stuck in the back. 4 and 6. 6 is also stuck in the back. Does nothing. But number 4 can get an attack in. It's going to attack whoever was faster, which is the guard, unfortunately, who has retaliate and extra shield this turn. That's not good. He swings for 5. It absorbs 3 of it, so it takes 2. That's guard number 4. Takes 2, and he gets retaliated back for 2. That was not great. That is all they were able to do. Alabastor, it's up to you. Let's go. 1, 2. He's now out there, which is bad. He's in range of a lot of bad stuff, but let's start blowing some shit up. He's going to use the top of Forceful Storm. 3 range, 3 attack, and a cone. It hits these 3 guys, and it will disarm all 3 of them, so they're not going to be able to attack this turn. You'll also put wind in the room and give me 3 XP. So let me give myself my 3 XP first. And we're doing a 3 damage attack on all 3 of them. Let's go. Swinging first at guard. Dealing 1 damage because he has an 8. Oh, no, it does no damage because he's got 3 shield this turn. Hitting the archer next. Archer number 1 for 3 damage. Archer number 1 non-elite Takes 3 damage. This is not good, guys. I thought we were doing really good. This started great, but it's not going to end very well. All my allies have died. Or they're too slow and they're stuck in the back. I mean, I could back up and wait for them to come to me, which might be the better thing to do. But I've already chosen to do this, so I have to live in the bed I made. Guard number 1 we did disarm, by the way. As did archer number 1. And then finally we're going to swing at guard number 2. Nothing, because it's also an elite. But he is stunned. Or he is disarmed. We disarmed a couple guards. That's the best thing we could really have done. And then we generated wind in the room. That card burns. Let me get the door real quick. Alright. Alright, so now then we're going to go for... he's done. He did everything he was going to do. Yeah, he is... Where'd the cards I was just using go? I just lost track of what I was doing. Where is... I just used... Oh, I burned it. That's right. It got burned. This was the other card I used for the movement. Alright, so next up is the skeletons. They move for 3, attack for 2. Target 1 enemy with all attacks. They attack twice, so... First up is skeleton number 1. It moves up here. It swings for 2. And kills it. I think, right? 4... Had 1 health. Yep, it dies. Cool. Next up, skeleton number 2. Movement of 3. And then, unfortunately, we're blocking the doorway, which is bad. That's all the skeletons. Amethyst heals for 2. And... gets her card back. That's right. Burn a card. Probably Flame Strike. Alright. This is going to be really tough, guys, to get through here. I don't know how we're going to do it. Like... I need to get in there and do damage. Like, we have no choice. We can't just sit here and do nothing. But everything has so much armor and life. Like, counting the life that we... of damage we have to do. It's a lot. It's like over 30. Just to get to the boss. We're getting weak so quick. We're getting weakened. And tell you what. I'm going to cheat right here. I'm going to give us a little bit of a cheat. I'm only doing that because we only got to spawn 2 things in the back. I'm going to spawn them in now. Just to give me a chance, because I think otherwise I'm not going to win this. So we're going to spawn in these 2 guys here. They didn't spawn in before because of the way that our we were out of standees at the time. So I'm going to spawn in 3 and 5 and put them in the very, very back. It's like they're there. Otherwise, guys, I don't think I'm going to win this. Like, there's just not enough health for me to burn through. Like, I'm going to waste all my resources getting through here and having to get back here and get these 2. And then I still have those to deal with. And then I have a